This program is intended for a mature audience. If you are not 18 years old, stop listening and find more age-appropriate content. This show can and will cover serious topics in a satirical manner. If you are offended by any content herein, that is your own problem, as you have been warned. Do not try this at home.
Are they gone? Good. Fuck those guys. Let's
All right, when that shit goes out, we come in and get on with it. This is Gary the Hammer coming at you live from That's No Smoke in Waukesha. I said it right? Okay.
Around here we call it Wacky Shaw.
Yeah.
Waukesha.
Waukesha. The Sha. That's No Smoke in Waukesha. Not Butler, but Waukesha.
Yes, not Butler.
Butler is a nice shop, though.
The Butler shop is very nice. It's very nice. We the last time we came out here, we meant to actually go to this shop, and
That's
somehow,
everybody.
Somehow we ended up out in Butler instead of
Somehow.
here.
Somehow,
Instead of here.
she says. Yeah, let's just call it as we see it. Hammer got fucking lost.
Well, we didn't get lost. I mean, because technically we did
We had a
make
map.
it to our destination, just not the right one.
This might be a dumb question, but did you share that link to this?
Yeah, on the Bad Habits Network page, fan page. I can try to share it to Bishnia. But with us today also is the lovely dulcet tones of Mr. Nolan.
Thank you.
And sitting in with us for the first time in a long time, Coil Master Mike. How you been, brother?
Good. How you guys doing?
Fucking living the dream, dude.
But technically, would it really be the first time, since he's kind of been on before?
Well, that's why he said a long time.
Yeah, the first time in a long time.
First time in a long time. It's not really your first time. We already popped that cherry.
Yep. That's gone.
Boom.
Boom shakalaka.
Freezing. Are we doing freezing anymore?
So, you guys asked us to show up a long-ass time ago. Our schedules have finally produced a opening where we can actually come in here and talk anything you guys want.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And I know Big Daddy over there is probably just sitting there going, yeah, fuck, this is going to be a shit show.
The more the better.
Naked.
Okay.
Naked.
Naked.
Todd is streaking through the shop.
Again.
Once again. Promise he'd stop, but...
So, yeah, I apologize if it seems we're a little bit slow to go here, guys. Let's just get a few things out of the way.
I'm Batman.
And we will be coming to you. This episode is sponsored in part by That's No Smoke, Waukesha, Wisconsin. Check them out at that'snosmoke.com. Also Facebook and all that other stuff. Give a mad shout out to your wholesome Bijnia just by saying hi.
The community.
The community.
But the shop is located at 335 West Main Street, downtown in the heart of Waukesha, directly next door to People's Park and 2 doors down from Nice Ash. So we got a lot to do down here.
Yeah. How ironic is that? The cigar guru is 2 doors
And-
down in a vape shop.
And also, too, around here, there are a ton of Pokestops.
Right? And they're usually pretty loaded with lures, too.
So I'm just saying.
That is true.
Yeah.
And when we were here that first time for the meet, I pissed everyone off because I called a certain Pokemon. Oh, look, I caught a transvestite Pokemon. I forgot.
We all know what he was talking about, though.
Yeah, everyone was like, oh.
What?
We call that Pokemon Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
I'm trying to multitask right now and share this fucking announcement on every multitude that I can.
On everything.
On everything.
All the things.
Yeah, this is why I need my geek with me at most times.
Sorry.
I don't think we went wholesome just yet. All right, I'm trying, dude. I'm multitasking.
Okay, dude, I got to say this right now. What's with all the Snorlaxes around here?
It's Waukesha.
Oh, those are drowsies.
Oh,
those
drowsies.
Those are the heroin
Yeah.
addicts.
Those heroin addicts?
Yeah.
I was going to say Snorlax is.
Sorry,
I know
my
there's a
bad.
couple of
Because I
those.
did catch
I'm
a
like-
Snorlax
Hold on, sorry.
sitting right there at the.
My bad.
I was
Not
going to say,
seated right
didn't you
now.
guys leave the Snorlax in Butler? Hi,
Right.
Dave.
Yeah,
Hi,
he's working right
Dave.
now.
You want to call it that. He's probably watching the video that goes along to this song.
The video?
2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Yes. Where's Mari?
I had to watch that video without sound.
Ironically, when one of our friends of the network sees that, or friends of the show for that matter, or our sister network, anytime she hears the music, she will just go apeshit freak out.
Yeah,
Dry
she's
heaving
not happy
That
when
mental
she sees it.
visualization.
Oh, we had her watch the video on Shots on the Balcony. She's like, I've never seen that. What is that? 2 girls, 1 cup. They're making out. They're
yeah.
I was like, no, you got to keep watching. Fuck no, I'm gonna flip a table. Fuck this shit.
She's Italian, can you tell?
No.
No.
Or even better, the dude with the broken jelly glass.
Yes.
I haven't
Mason
seen the guy with the
jar.
broken jelly glass.
You
Oh,
haven't?
God,
No.
that is wholesome.
Now I need to see it. It's a must. It's a must now. Well, I did actually get to see some of the Pain Olympics.
Do tell.
Yes, please.
Well, this guy was had his penis out and was chopping it up like a hot dog. It's pretty cool. I was like, that's a thing.
Did he put it between a bun?
No, he didn't. He didn't. He just had it up on the cutting board and was just shoot, shoot, shoot.
I've seen the one where the dude stuck it on the hibachi grill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder if it was good.
I'm thinking it might have been on Wholesome.
What, really?
Yeah, maybe. There's,
That's one post I missed.
yeah.
I missed it then. I'm going to go back and look for it.
That's dare I say, really risque.
I'd like to give a
Risque?
personal shout out to Barry Reichertz. Thanks for the likes, buddy.
Oh yeah.
The Reichertz sweep, as we call
Yes.
it. You'll log in. You'll realize you have 30 notifications, and you go click them, and it's all Barry Reichertz liking everything you posted for the day. And there is no greater feeling on this earth
There
than
you
the
go.
Reichertz sweep.
I was gonna say I try not to do that on purpose. It's like, okay, I like that one. That one made me laugh. That one made. I have to skip that one because I'm going like Nazi.
Right? Yeah. Like crazy.
Yes.
But what if you really like it?
Then you might be a Trump supporter.
Then you hold it over
Ugh.
there for a little bit, and you hit that heart.
See, I was kind of bummed today because
Oh, here we go. Yes,
Well-
grievance.
Yeah, I tried to post something to the site, and it wouldn't let it post.
Oh, I got something ripped down too.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah.
No, it didn't get ripped down.
Oh,
it
mine
just
got
never
ripped
posted.
the fuck down. The kid listening to shitty Nickelback.
Shitty Nickelback.
It was a naked young man from behind with the headphones. Jack up
to
his
his
ass.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he listening to? And I
Yeah.
just went Nickelback. Got
Yeah.
ripped off.
Huh.
Down.
Interesting.
You know, Facebook.
Yeah. I've only had one post deleted.
I've had a
Ever.
ton of them.
But that was that pretty raunchy one. Christian and I were going back and forth that one day.
Mm-hmm.
He
I
poked the
remember
bear. And so I brought it out, and it was good enough to get deleted.
Oh, really?
There's been.
But we got
been-
Scott Springboard. He's in Facebook jail constantly. He's serving a
Yeah.
30-day sentence
You
right
know,
now.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just seen that one
See,
too.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get put in Facebook jail.
I don't either. You can
Like,
just see
Your
everything. You
husband,
can't
or,
post though.
sorry, your man.
My boyfriend.
Yes.
Yes.
Your man.
Not my husband.
No, because that would be me for some people in our circles that we go out in. Jesus Christ. Hey, you bringing your old lady here? You've never met my old lady. No, the Asian chick. She's not my old lady.
Yeah. It happens quite often, I guess.
It
You
happens
guys
more
have
often
good
than we
report-
think.
What
What's
is that like? You do come off as being a couple though. Not like that
Him
you're
and
holding
I?
hands or anything. Like you've been a couple. You've been married for 10 years.
That's how close we are as
Yeah,
friends, and it's only
totally.
We're
been
just that
actually a
close.
Yeah.
year, a
Yes.
little over a
little
year.
over a year.
I just always said if Asian was or Hammer was Asian, they'd be brother and sister.
Right, yeah.
Hells yeah.
Nice. No, that's just because of all the 420 I do. That's why my eyes are that way.
That's right there. That's Quinky.
It's all the CBD, I mean, not the THC. CBD.
CBD.
Speaking of which, let's talk to a vapor specialist. CBD, what's your opinion on it, Nolan?
Well, it's interesting. I don't have much experience personally, but I have seen the videos. I am convinced that it does. I'm convinced that if we went into the forest today and brought this plant out, it would be hailed as a miracle plant. But I've seen the videos of the kids with the seizures where they're having
experience it personally.
200 seizures a day, and they just drop some of this in their mouth, and it seriously goes down to 5 seizures a day.
Yep.
And it's like it's
right up there with stem cell research. It's
I don't
so
care.
weird.
I don't care about what research says because unfortunately it's illegal under federal, so they can't do the research. They
Are we talking CBD or THC?
or just in general, right?
Well, I've seen the
CBD
THC
is not illegal.
ones.
It is not illegal.
CBD
hence
is not
the reason.
illegal. But yeah, I saw the posts about they had this kid. They were talking about seizures and they were doing all sorts of stuff, and they had THC oil, and they would rub it on the bottom of their feet, and then
Yeah, I've heard that too.
yeah, and
topically.
then the seizure just stops. Just like that. And I'm like, and why aren't we legalizing this?
Oh yeah, because they're stupid.
Stupid. Very
Oh,
stupid.
the thing I was trying to tell you is that is actually flavorless. So if you want to mix it with like a 3-nic, go right ahead.
A million.
But it's
game over.
yeah. Here's your other advertisement. Here we go. Contract. This has also been brought to you in part by Big Daddy-Ejuice, Dalton's line Pixel Potion. He's got 5 flavors coming out, HP, Level Up, MP, EXP, and the newest to join the cult, Game Over.
I'm dripping it right now.
Yes.
So far, pretty good.
Yes. What that is blue slushy-ish with dragon fruit. Yes. I don't care. It's copyright. I'm gonna call it slushy-ish. I love that movie. My son loves that movie.
The slushiest?
The slushiest. Curse you, slushiest!
Burritos Rapido.
But yeah, he's got a good fucking lineup and more things to come, more announcements to come. I have not been given permission to tell what his new latest announcement is. However, I'll give you guys a hint. He might be doing something with the people that help make Forge. Just saying. Stay tuned, folks. More coming soon.
Just throwing that out there. Love you, Dalton.
Dalton! Big Daddy-Ejuice at Big Daddy Vapor. I think is it Big Daddy Vapor Co?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't got a fucking script.
I don't have a fucking script.
One of our commercials that I have yet to put on the new soundboard here is his favorite is Shay going, Big Daddy-Ejuice or Big Daddy Vapor. I don't know. I ain't got a fucking script.
Yeah, well, because I'd had like a good spiel going on before that, and then
it
I
was
got
like,
to the end. I'm like,
we got more to go. We got more.
I'm like, I don't. I don't know what to say. I don't have a fucking script.
And that's what made it.
Right.
That was one of the ones he liked.
And then it was the end. It just ends right there with her going sexily.
Big Daddy Vapor.
Much like the ones I'm going to have to talk to the big man in charge, see if he wants to start a sponsorship package so I can cut those fine-ass commercials I did on the spot in the store at the meet. I don't know, man. Buy some shit.
It's got that staying factor.
Oh, dude, it's going to stay in my head forever. Because it's like, as the advertiser side of you, it's like, okay, that's fucking hilarious. Okay, we can market that, and comedians can market that. Fuck it, let's go.
Right.
It's fun. It's podcasting. Mike's quiet over there. What'd you think of Big Daddy Game Over?
So far, I'm liking it. I re-dripped it, so I've been on the whole blue raspberry-ish kick lately. So
Get closer.
Can't hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta get
right
up on
I've been
the
on the
bitch.
blue raspberry-ish kick lately.
Okay.
So,
So you'd like our other sponsor, too.
Resurrection?
Yes.
Yes.
But, however, this month it's Fantology.
Oh, yeah.
Fantology-Potions, Jeff Hazley.
I
they
definitely like that one as well.
88 miles per hour. Fun fact, these guys are friends and a little bit of a rivalry going on, too. If you listen to any of our old episodes at Vapors, shout out to you guys if I may. if I may.
Sure.
Shout out to Nah Vapors in Neenah, Wisconsin. Great facility. They've been permanently tagged with the BHN logo too.
Well, it kind of defeats the purpose after you give the shout out and then you're like, oh, is that okay?
Hey, it's
Right.
easier to ask for
I don't think
permission.
they're taking any of
I
our
was going to say,
business,
it's
so
easier to
okay.
ask forgiveness than it is permission on this network.
If they're getting people to drive from Waukesha to Neenah, we got to know what that is.
And I can get people to drive from Neenah to Waukesha. Just give me a month.
Please.
I'm serious. You guys want to do another vape meet, let me know. We will pimp that shit like a motherfucker. And
That's
then
not a
I'll
bad
do
idea.
that. Boy, I tell you what, these guys do vape and vapor accessories.
They do.
Come on and buy some shit. We got the boss hanging out in the wings. He's just eating all this shit up. You will be on a
Yeah, I
microphone
was
later.
gonna say,
You know that,
why
right,
aren't
Chief?
you on a microphone right now?
Because we only got 4 and not 5.
Oh,
For
I can
now.
step off.
Step off, Asian.
Step off.
Oh, you're doing my cocktail.
Mhm.
The Dr. Pepper Soul Box.
Well, I had the Dr.
Delicious.
Pepper already,
Did
so
not
I was
know.
like,
Well,
we'll mix
fun
that
fact,
bitch
when
up.
we did the meet, I had Big Man. This is before Big Man got the tragic news that he can't really have fun anymore except for vaping. That he
There's
was.
lots of ways to have fun.
Oh yeah, exactly. But he's got.
oh, I got all sorts of ways.
What
to
was
have
it
fun.
called? Hiroshima-ism? We'll have you talk. We'll have you get on the microphone sometime and talk
Wait a
about
minute.
it later.
Are you
Let's-
picking? Are you picking on my people?
No, it's.
No,
I'm- if I was picking on your people, I'd plaster their shadows on a wall.
Yeah,
Cultural appropriation.
that's true. Yeah, look,
Deep
deep
fried
fried Twinkie.
Best flavor ever. So instead of talking about Todd, I know I've made a big faux. It's organic
yeah.
too. I made a quick faux pas. Nolan, let's talk about you. This
What would
is
you like to know?
This is actually the place that you're in charge of in Waukesha.
Yeah, I started out at the other shop a year and a half ago, just part-time, but it turned into something much more. You know, I really care about this work and what we're doing here, which is,
Yeah,
sorry, got
I was-
distracted.
I get.
No,
I
I just, you know,
pay no
it's,
attention to the Asian
when you can
behind
help
you.
a guy or a gal who has smoked for 40 years actually put down cigarettes, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that anymore with these new regulations, but it's,
On the Bad Habits Network, you may.
well, yeah.
Because it's with the Bad Habits Network, freedom of speech.
Mm-hmm.
I am 100% Constitution. You want to bear arms? Go ahead and rip your sleeves off. We are not going to search and seize. We are not going. No, First Amendment is
Fantastic.
a hearsay, fantastic thing. Is that Dave? No. Oh shit! I flipped
It's
off the
the
wrong
wife.
person. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hi,
man.
sweetie.
Not Dave at all.
Teaching them young.
Teacher, that's the special New York finger.
That's a special
that's
way
as
to
good
say
as
hello.
hello in New York.
Yeah.
That's the California howdy.
Oh Jesus.
But anyway,
sorry.
so
Go
yeah,
ahead,
it's
boss.
just it's helping people quit smoking. It feels good to help them quit smoking, and it also feels good.
He's dripping. Game over again. This is his third drip.
He's going back for more.
Going back more.
I will let you know I put something special in there. It's only 2 grams. Will get you fucked up. Or
Sweet.
Grains. I was like,
Grains.
Wait, what?
Yeah, remember we were
I'm
talking
tripping
about
the wrong stuff.
Oh, we were talking about DMT.
I know. We were.
I've actually had guys ask me if they can put meth in these things,
That
and I'm like,
I would not recommend.
I've
I
had
would
that
not
question as well,
I'm
and I
like,
just look at
recommend
it
that?
and like, are you serious?
it's pretty much like Google it. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, like, do I
Well,
look
yeah,
like a
you can
meth head?
vape.
exactly.
I was gonna say you got all your teeth.
Look at
and
my
they're
teeth.
Still white.
Right? Yeah.
They're pretty nice and they're in there.
I'm like
I
I'm
don't do
a
meth.
man of science, so I'm like in theory probably, but
Depends on what
practice, I
a
don't
heating
know.
element will do to a single thing of crystal meth. Let's
Right.
not. Actually, that's an experiment the mad scientist doesn't want to do.
No.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll,
no,
I'll
we'll
try
stay away from
steroids.
that.
Hook me up with some steroids. Shot a shark testosterone in the balls. I don't care. Meth, fuck that shit. I ain't touching that. I'll do meth when I fucking have a parrot on my shoulder at all times. Fuck
Arr.
birds. Fuck birds. If it flies, it dies. Hashtag.
I almost
that shit.
bought a bird the other day.
Fuck you.
You should, and then you should have brought it in.
Well, I almost did. I almost
Yeah,
bought it.
Hammer.
Were you gonna name it Hammer's Bane?
Hammer loves birds.
Now I
Nope. Even the most majestic of bald eagles can kiss my fucking asshole.
But seriously, we were driving here the
I
last
was
time.
going to say, what happened?
Yeah,
Nope.
the last time we were here.
Oh God,
for
the
the
plane.
vaping. Yeah. So this plane comes up.
Single
next to the-
engine Cessna.
Yeah, just kind of close to the car. You could see it. And Hammer looks over. He's like, "Nope." I'm like,
I thought it
I'm
was
like,
a bird.
"It's a plane." He thought it was a bird. I'm like,
the
"It's
last
a
time
plane."
her and I went on a field trip, there was a crane in a marsh on the side of the road that just took off, and it was like huge. Cranes are great.
Like 8 feet, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just like, she's driving. I'm in the back seat. Lord Brandon's in the passenger up front going, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden you see just the shadow of a bird, and you hear, nope. I know I'm safe. I know the windows are rolled up, but you still hear it. Nope.
Thought it was Jeepers Creepers.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hate birds. Fuck
Yeah,
birds.
he hates
Yeah.
birds.
If it flies, it dies.
Well, the pet store I stopped at to get my beta fish some shit. They had a pink cheek concours.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like for like $125. It was half off. And I was
Nice.
like,
Know
and
thy
it said
enemy.
in the thing, it was like kind of feisty, but prefers males. And when I walked up to the cage, it like
Cooed.
Really?
it was all like into
Like,
me. And I was
hey.
like, man, 120. But then I was like, you got to get a cage.
What are you gonna? Yeah, and then
It's like
$1,000 later.
like a straight up like impulse buy on a parrot that's gonna live for 80 years.
I know.
Like,
then you're gonna actually have to put in your
I was
will
gonna say,
to go to
yeah.
somebody.
You might as well just get your old lady pregnant, dude.
right.
There you go.
It's cheaper.
Less messy.
Yeah, you don't have to. Well, I was gonna say you don't have to clean up anybody's shit, but never mind.
Right.
I was gonna say
Scratch
it depends
that.
on what newspaper you use. I'd recommend anything with Hillary Clinton on the headlines.
Well, lately they've been keeping her out of the papers, so they've been doing everything they can. To
Yeah,
not talk
mysteriously,
about
the
her.
guy who got footage of the seizure. Wait, was it a seizure? The cough, the meltdown. What do you call that she
Which
had on
one?
stage? Yes.
Which one?
Are we talking the guy who got killed, or who committed suicide mysteriously with,
With
two shots in the back
to
of the head?
They
Hey,
called it a
speaking of which,
robbery,
hi,
but he
officer.
didn't have anything stolen.
One just walks by randomly as I'm talking about Hillary Clinton. I
Yeah.
think we have a problem.
Her
No, but
spine
actually,
never-
there was a fantastic video today that I posted. A guy, he went to they had a Hillary Clinton like volunteers, like come volunteer. We're gonna go knocking door to door. So this Trump supporter shows up just to see what the crowd's like.
Yeah.
He walks into the place and there's nobody there. And he's like filming them, and they're all they're excited to see someone who they think is going to volunteer. You know, they're all
He
like,
was like,
"Hey,
nope."
welcome!" And he's like, "So no one's here?" He's like, "How's it feel to lose to Trump?" He's like, "Oh no, I'm just here to see what it's like to feel to lose to Trump." And they're just
Well,
like,
May I?
Go ahead.
May I call you
Yep.
out?
Go ahead.
We have
Hillary
somebody
supporter?
who's on the other side of the fence.
I saw him giving me the eyes though. when
Oh,
was talking.
I don't support either of them, honestly. I think
I-
they're both
Yeah.
corrupt nut jobs. So
I have a shirt that now says Cthulhu 16. Why support the lesser evils?
Yes.
Support the most evil.
it makes sense.
But no, you actually, when we were in the car, Mike, I actually did not tell you this, but I went, yeah. I told him, if you're not a Trump fan, we're going to be in a lion's den here. He's not Trump.
No, I
He's
understand.
not Clinton either,
I
but-
fully understand.
Oh,
but
yeah, nope.
I've been on the train since June of last year. I've been following I've listened to every word the man has said, and he's
Okay.
the only one talking about the real issues that are facing.
I really wish Diva was here.
because they, with what's going on in Europe right now with the
Johnny!
Johnny.
Sorry, guys. One of our own network guys just walked in. Wow. That's fantastic, dude. Wow. GTP Johnny, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Johnny.
Holy cameo, Batman. Oh, wait. It's because I shared this on the inner tubes, isn't it? Yep, okay.
I shared it on the
So we were
intertubes.
talking, you've been following the guy since June of last.
Yeah, and I'll admit, like when he ran in 2012, it was short-lived and kind of a joke. So that's at first what I thought it was going to be this year as well.
I didn't realize he ran in 2012.
Very briefly.
Okay.
Very briefly, and
I just realized there was one thing before 2012 that I actually supported him on,
what
and
was that?
it was his ideology on the Iraq War, because France didn't support
He was completely against it from the beginning.
who.
Trump.
Okay, here's the other kicker. He also sat there and said, "Bring our troops home," and it's bad for business to support people who don't support us. let's take all these guys, let's put them in a column A and column B. Column B is whoever supported us through OEF, OIF, Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation in Iraqi Freedom. And then we put them who don't. Who was leading the don't support? It was France. He goes, hey, you guys don't support us? Go talk to France. You guys support us? Cool. We're going to leave our troops. We're going to leave our fucking money. We're going to leave everything in your company. Country. Mike loves that. I just said we're going to leave everything in your company and not country.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And anyone else who doesn't like the fact that we're pulling our troops, pulling our funding, pulling anything that is from American soil.
Bring it home.
We're bringing them home. You don't like it? Talk to France. They're
And
the
I
one who
agree.
led
That was the big
against
thing
us.
I liked is he talked about infrastructure.
Yes,
That
there it is.
crumbling bridges are. I mean, we're sending all this money overseas to help people that hate us, when their religious ideology is really what's bringing them down. And as long as they hold that ideology, there will always be a shithole.
So you're talking Saudi Arabia, China, Russia, Syria.
Not necessarily Russia, though.
Russia,
Well, even
okay.
like China, they have the best road system in the world right now.
And I just winked at Luke. That was what Luke. Slap that. I called you Luke. I just Coilmaster Mike. I'm sorry. You got the Triforce thing on your hat. I want to say Link, and it turned into Luke.
There's a Kirby sporting Zelda gear, so.
Yeah, baby. Wait, you're into Kirby too?
I'm 33. I'm into Nintendo in general.
Nice, dude.
I
You and
grew
me.
up with the
coming out?
NES. Yes.
Yes.
And Nintendo with an HDMI and like 60 games or whatever.
Next
Sign me
month.
up.
No, my sister gave me a little Sega, one of those that
Got
they
one.
released. Kind of shitty, but at least the Sega one has a cartridge slot.
Yep.
And which was kind of sweet.
I actually, fun story, gave an Atari to your old man. Yes.
Oh, yeah, he played it.
He does play it. Good.
There's actually a documentary on
Oh.
Amazon about a guy who bought every single Nintendo game within, I think, a year.
Jesus.
Holy
that's some
shit.
money right there.
That's wow. That's
That's
like
some
that's a
serious
401k.
That's a 40-hour
Yeah,
week job right
there
there.
No
was
shit.
Super Bass.
There was
some
two
of those
games, Stadium Sports or
Crystalis.
something like that goes for like maybe like 100,000 or
Uh,
some ridiculous rare game.
Any
like
of
that.
those gold cartridges from the competitions, you're talking 100 grand easy.
Even then, what was it? Link, Legend of Zelda, first one.
The good one, yes. Not number 2.
No, fuck number 2.
Rarely number 2.
Number 2 is number 2.
Yeah. Well, unless you're talking about Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls.
That is a better
will
number.
say-
Okay,
yeah,
that
that's
was
from a
better than
time
the
when
first. That was
sequels were
actually,
good.
That's when the sequels were
Yeah.
good, like Ghostbusters 2. And,
You know, we're talking about nostalgia. That's
Whew.
what the nostalgia I want. Is
and that's
that time
and
when
going back to
sequels were-
nostalgia. That's why you're a Trump supporter too, because he's been running for presidency since the '80s.
in a way.
In a way,
Yeah.
yes. I mean, him versus Pat Sajak in that phenomenal debate that you got to really search out now.
Right.
Sorry, I did my research before coming here. As I said on Saturday's episode,
Which I haven't been able to.
don't worry about it. If I was pissed for the things you haven't done yet, I'd be really fucking mad right now.
Oh.
Actually, he might just be quiet and.
Yeah, Johnny, I've already made mention of that before we went on air. Let's not talk about that day ever again. Whew, that was a perfect episode, though.
You mean sponsored program?
Yeah, the infomercial.
Infomercial?
So the CBD, he has tried, folks. He's just
Oh
switching.
yeah. I'm feeling relaxed.
Okay.
Going back to
So
my-
you're saying I should keep that in studio at all times for somebody who's nervous on the mic?
For sure. Oh, I'm not nervous on the mic, but yeah, that's.
No, you got those dulcet
even
tones.
even without, because I dripped it without even any juice, just
Yeah.
to taste like it's not even like the
No burn?
It's good. Yeah.
What?
smooth.
What may I ask? What your hand check? May I ask? For
I'm
a
hand checking
check?
right now. I got just the V1 Relo upgrade to the 250 with Tornado full size.
Oh, that's the RX.
Yeah, and then Blue Moon.
Blue
from-
Moon
from
with
No
the
Name.
Tornado. Nice.
Yeah, and that tank, I absolutely love that.
Let me see.
That thing is
Is okay? This
it's a
tank's
rebuildable
RDT.
tank. Yeah,
Okay.
and I won't ever. I'm on the rebuildables so hard right now, just because.
As am I.
yeah.
I've been on rebuildables for 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I personally can't stand anything where the juice is above the coils. It's just a personal preference
Hmm.
thing. Flooding issues, weird issues with
Mm-hmm.
O-rings and shit. Yeah. The Limitless Plus, I freaking love it.
Limitless
It's
Plus.
greatest.
It's
thing I've
diligence.
seen.
It really is, because when you're refilling it, you can't take the top cap off. And
Yep.
people, and it's a problem with all the tanks, these top fills, because the negative pressure. You
Yep,
take the
it'll
top
leak.
off and it loses the negative pressure, and they come in here complaining that their tank's leaking. And usually it's a pretty easy fix. Close your airflows off. And
Let's a break here for a second. What is negative pressure?
okay, so basically, like
Information, folks.
when you
Tune
have
in.
when you have your coils on the bottom, like most tanks will have
the TFG whatever
Anything, yeah.
and yeah,
like a tornado,
Tornado.
a Romizer, or anything like that. You've got the coils on the bottom.
Moonshot.
Yep,
So when
any of the
when
tanks
you
that
vape
look like they have a coil.
the juice down, it's almost like a tornado bong type thing, where
Mm-hmm.
you've got the negative pressure in the top of the tank with the juice being vaped down, and it kind of pulls up on the juice in the tank in a
right.
way that kind of. So when you release that pressure, it's just the weight of the juice in the tank is just going to push itself through the cotton and just flood out the bottom, and that's why a lot of times people take them out and it just like a sieve.
Think of it like a gravity bong.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right.
Yep.
And your smoke is your negative pressure, and
Yep.
so yeah, that's just it's overall. I've been noticing it with all top fill tanks now. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's my problem with them. I'm a reckless vapor. I buy things that I can beat the crap out of,
Mhm.
and those tanks just aren't for me. I'll pull them out of my pocket, and it's like, oh, something got loose.
Yep.
Now there's juice
Yep.
all over.
and I
so-
totally I get that.
TFE4. That was
I've-
the biggest flaw I had with
Mhm.
that thing. It's like
That's
I'm
why we didn't
leaking
carry them
juice.
for the
Why?
longest time.
Say again?
I've-
It took forever before we for a year and a half we told people we weren't bringing in smoke stuff for that reason, because the TFE4 was just
Smoke
terrible.
or smock. I understand you guys are picky.
I've had
right.
a
I know, no. It's,
I've had a smock G4 that leaked until I realized you had to close the juice off. Okay.
mhm.
Then I had a Hercules that would leak. I mean, I'm like, I called the dude that had one. I'm like, dude, why is this leaking? He goes, I'm like, I run the cotton this long. He goes,
I use coils. Never mind.
yeah. He's like, dude, run your cotton a little bit longer. I'm like, oh, okay. So I did, and that helped. But
May I ask who the guy you called was?
that was Luke.
Okay.
And
Yeah, we can talk about people.
yeah,
Okay.
but not that shop.
No, we can talk about that shop too.
But then I moved.
Just
to
not
the,
here.
Then I moved to the Limitless, and then the Limitless Plus, and I'm all like, no leaking, nice.
Yep. That's where I got mine too. Same spot.
Well, I didn't get mine there. I got mine online.
Okay, I got mine at that infomercial we did.
Mine came from that place as well.
Yep. It was a good infomercial, wasn't it?
Honestly, I didn't listen.
Dude, if I was pissed about the things you haven't done.
The best part about that day wasn't the podcast. It was the hot dog vendor outside. He had some tasty treats.
That's why I wanted to go, but I didn't have time. I was like, I want a hot dog.
Dude, and next time I figure out where he is,
I know where he sits.
Yeah, same. Well, he's moving. He's more mobile now.
Ah, son
But
of a bitch.
I will pick you up from your fucking abode and we will go. It's that
Sweet.
good.
I mean, this man hooked me up with my first box mod, so...
Well, we'll talk more about that off the air. We have to. Yeah. So I digress. Let's get into the personal part of the show. What the fuck is in your hand now? Because I love those.
Yeah,
Jewel.
those things are beautiful.
Those things are
The
beauty.
most satisfying. I mean, I've been vaping for 4 years now, and now that
violated it.
the Juul's out,
Yes,
I
the Juul.
mean, this is
Spell
my
it,
cup
because
of
that's the kicker. Spell it.
Juul.
Yes.
Juul.
Not anything Jewish, but
Right? Yeah. Right. No, not at all. Okay.
no,
This
you won't see
actually-
those things unwholesome.
No, but it is the closest thing to a cigarette on the market.
Mm-hmm.
It's made by PAX. They make
Okay.
the dry herb vaporizers very well.
One of them is very good from PAX, yes.
Which one, in your opinion?
What is it? Oh, they make so many now. Having a brain fart.
You got Google right in your hand. Okay, so
I'm,
go ahead.
I'm out of the loop because as far as I knew that they had the PAX.
No, I think it's just the PAX 2 is the new one that's really good. So I'm double checking.
But
Yes.
it's people see these. It's a hard sell because people see these and they automatically assume they're as shitty as those gas station e-cigarettes.
Yes.
because they look like it. But what people have to remember is that the gas station e-cigarettes, like the blues and the views, which are just god awful. I mean, I got a thing in the mail for free views, so I said fuck it, just to go. I went and got one just to try it. I couldn't believe how shitty it was, and
or just
really,
like
it makes
just
sense
juice.
that they don't tell you how much nicotine is in those because there's not much. They don't want those to be satisfying because those are made by R.J. Reynolds, and
they want you to go back.
They
to
want you to be like,
cigarettes.
this is vaping, this fucking sucks, and go buy a pack of cigarettes. But these have the double the nicotine of anything we have in our shop, and people are kind of taken back by that when you tell them it's 50 nicotine. They hear 15.
I didn't even realize those were that high.
Yeah, it's a 5% concentration in these, and
wait, back up. Repeat that percentage.
5%.
5%.
Yeah, so like a 3 is a 0.3.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's
not many
50.
people understand what you're saying right
yeah,
now.
it's and that's a 5% per 100 milliliters of liquid. So it's 5 milliliters per 100.
So you're basically getting a light cigarette out of it. The nicotine levels out of a Marlboro
I'd say
Light,
even higher because I've been vaping a long time and basically choking myself with vapor for years, and then this comes along and I'm actually getting a nick buzz off of it. It was like, and it's not producing a giant cloud.
Right.
It's just like I said, it's the closest thing to an actual cigarette, so you're getting a good draw and then a light out.
Fun fact, you can buy those at That's No Smoke.
If we have them in stock, because it is incredibly difficult. These things are so popular nationwide, and the problem we're having right now is that Speedway also sells them.
Oh, okay.
So we're dealing with national retail chains as well as other vape shops trying to keep these things in stock. And they're so awesome that it's just... And they're putting out different ones. I know the...
He turned the fan on, folks.
The Sync.
I don't know. There's one that's available only in Europe that I didn't do any research on, and I started reading about those because I go to a lot of music events, closed venues, stuff like that. And I'm primarily a cloud chaser. That doesn't work good at events like that. So I've been looking for something small, compact, no huge cloud, and so far that's what my research has led me towards. Stealth vape, I think more of like the old school 18350s and stuff. And I don't even call this stealth. I call this SIG alternative because that's really what it is.
The boss man sitting over there showed me a nice stealth mod you guys have in shop. Smoke.
40 watt leak proof tank.
The helmet.
Yeah,
he was before we even thought about setting up, he showed us that one. He was like, yeah, check this shit out. It flies off the shelf right alongside this the Juul. I want to call it the Zool because I just seen fucking Ghostbusters again. There is no Julia, only Zool. Or Dana. Sorry, Julia. Sorry. I have a cousin who is named Julia, and I'm front-thoughting that because she's pregnant with twins.
A side thought about the Juul is that for me,
yes, sir,
when I make sweet love to a female and I'm laying in bed afterwards, I'm not going to pull out my Rouleau and start dumping cloud in her bed. I'm going to pull out my Juul.
You already dumped a batch in her fucking bag.
Exactly. No, she doesn't need any cloud in her bed. It's like
she's
the
already
perfect
got
thing.
either a fucking load in her vag or a load in her throat.
See, I'm lucky I don't have that issue. My girl vapes. So she uses a Rouleau. So one of us is dumping clouds always.
I was wow, okay. Cool. Very cool.
He probably has
Proceed
one of
to
those
the
electric.
Juul.
He probably has one of those electric vape mods above his.
The e-hookah?
Yeah, the hookah is above his bed. They're just.
Actually, that's sort of a good idea.
Did you guys see that Aspire e-hookah they just released?
The glass one?
love. Yes.
Very interesting. Like a 10 mil tank, and it just sits right on top of your hookah and just.
Warning, folks, this is a vape-centric fucking show because we're at a vape shop. You don't like it, go fucking somewhere else.
Yeah.
This podcast is
Go
free
listen to
you.
Joe Rogan.
Hey. I like Joe Rogan.
I do too. But he doesn't talk about vaping.
No, he doesn't. He talks about DMT.
Yeah.
He talks about
Other cool shit.
all the cool shit except for vaping. Hey, So anyway, back to the other cool shit, vaping. You said you've been in it for what, 3 years?
4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah.
What got you into it?
It was one of those things. I stopped one day. I was working. Stopped at a gas station to buy cigarettes and saw that.
Oh, so
the
you were a stinky
disposables-
sticker.
Oh, yeah, I started smoking when I was 15. In driver's ed, my driver's ed instructor, we'd take breaks so he could go smoke cigarettes, And then we'd bum them off of him. And then when we do our behind the wheels, he would stop to buy cigarettes, and we'd give him our $5, and he'd buy us cigarettes. And that's how I started smoking when I was 15. So 15 to 25 or 24, I stopped in a gas station to buy cigarettes, and I saw that they had their little disposable e-cigs half off. So I said, fuck it. I picked up a couple of them. And they were nice. It said a full pack of cigarettes, and I was going through the cartridge and battery in like a matter of hours. And I'm like, well, there's got to be something better than this. Went online, did 10 minutes worth of research, and realized, like, even 4 years ago, there was a lot of shit going on in the vape community. And ordered my first setup, couple of Ego Twists with a Vivinova tank, $120 fucking dollars, and some 48 Nick juice. And I sat on the couch and made myself sicker than a fucking dog. And I was like, again, I'm like, this is vaping. Like, what is going on here? But then I did more research and realized the Nick level was fucked. And once I got into it, and unfortunately we all had to make that progression from the Ego Twist, spending a shitload of money progressing. These people today have no idea how good they have it to come into a vape shop and pick up a setup for $100 that could potentially be the only setup they own. And they don't realize we were spending over $100 on garbage 4 years ago that, you know, we didn't know about charge limits too on those stick batteries. So we're using phone chargers to charge them at 2 amps, and they're blowing out. We're blowing out the chips on them, and you know, there's $60 we just ruined in a matter of a week.
Yep.
And it was rough, and these people they don't realize how good they have it nowadays. Coming into the vape scene, they see a $100 price tag for a 75-watt device, full setup.
I was going to say, my nice little birthday present gift, the thing in my hand is $150. The thing connected to it, what, 35?
40, yeah.
40? Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you, because that was what I spent in 2 weeks. Just probably
easily
on a couple cartons of cigarettes.
Mm-hmm. Buying coil packs, 5 packs of coils where only 3 of them worked.
Yes,
you know,
that,
like,
the clear-a-mite.
But that's how I learned how to build, was rebuilding pro tank heads. You know,
yeah,
if you can rebuild
fun.
a pro tank head, you can rebuild anything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
34 gauge, real small screwdriver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a screwdriver that fit perfectly in those notches. I could wrap it, set it in there, and buy a 10-pack and just sit on them until the grommets were worn out, basically.
Yep, until you're like, it's not screwing. What do I do?
Yeah. But even the rebuilds were only lasting like 4 days. So
it was horrible back then. On our write-up today, I was talking to Gary here, and I was like, I have 13 mods at home, 2 of which I didn't even realize because I've had them for 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, where did this come from? How long have I had it?
No idea.
Pay no attention to the death metal behind you.
I'm enjoying it.
I am as well. And that's something else that you can find when you come into That's No Smoke in Waukesha. Great progressive taste.
Well, I'm going to say it depends who's working. You come in when Todd's working, you get death metal. You come in when I'm
Todd's
working, you get
big-daddy.
Richard Cheese.
You're a Richard Cheese fan?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
On Spotify, you got every one of his songs ever.
Shit,
so
yes, dude.
Yeah.
I did you donate to his
Getting down with the sickness.
Yes,
No.
sir. He has a constant legal battle with the music world.
Oh, I imagine
because
so.
of copyright infringements and all this other shit. It's like, dude, now thanks to another young actress or artist, I did that song, but I made it mine.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Cheese is coming into play again in that legal dispute.
Really?
Yes. I can't, if I could remember right now, worth the life of me, but I cannot. A young lady did a certain song and changed the words. Same beat, same rhythm, same chorus. Just changed the words a bit. And she's getting sued for copyright infringement and all that other good shit. And she's just like, no, fucker, I'm paying homage. I just made it mine. Well, Richard Cheese has been trying to play that card since 2007. Okay, cool. I'm fucking doing this song, but I'm trying to make it mine because I'm a lounge singer.
It's a completely different style.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most famous thing that Richard Cheese has ever done is Down with the Sickness on the Dawn of the Living Dead.
Well, yeah.
The Milwaukee.
Well, no, I think the song existed beforehand. I think they just used it in Dawn of the Dead.
Oh yeah, but it's what made it famous.
It was perfect. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also like Chop Suey.
Mm-hmm.
His
and
thing
Gin
with,
and Juice.
Yes.
My
Rage
favorite
Against the
is
Machine.
Me So Horny.
Me So Horny.
That's
oh,
a fantastic.
Me So
the horn
horny.
section's so horny.
Well, you can only tell a good song by, if a
How
song
much
can
it's parodied?
survive, can survive in like other genres.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like a rock song turned lounge song can turn country song. That's how,
Johnny Cash covering "Hurt."
Yeah.
You know that.
Agreed. Or Hello, done in heavy metal by Leo.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
awesome.
that was dope.
He has quite a few covers. That I
Yes, he
enjoy.
does. Ghostbusters.
Yep.
Back to it.
Yep.
Ecto Cooler, yo.
Gangster's Paradise.
And yes,
He's done.
our Asian is behind the camera right now. We are broadcasting this live for Dave.
Well, fun fact too is Weird Al. I mean, Weird Al always asked for permission.
And yes, that is true. Do you remember the big controversy with Gangster's Paradise?
No.
Oh, they were pissed about that.
Yeah, they said
Coolio?
yes. Yeah,
Yes,
Coolio
he
gave
was
us permission.
mad.
Coolio gave us permission. Coolio gave us permission. Coolio's like, fuck you. No, I didn't.
Yeah. Well, and Prince was notorious for always turning him down.
Oh, absolutely.
And I guess there was an event where
he did a "Don't Have to Be Beautiful" polka.
Well, no, Weird Al and Prince were at the same event, and Prince they had to sit next to each other, and I guess Prince told him "Don't look at me." I told him not to even look at him.
That's awesome.
For those of you who are in the know of who Prince is, was, and forever will be, that high voice he sings in, it was not that he told him, and it was, "Don't look at me."
Yeah, right. Gay
Perhaps
blouses.
Yes, thank you. Perhaps you should take a nice, refreshing dip in the Lake Minnetonka.
And he did make motherfuckers pancakes too.
Oh yes,
he made
did.
delicious pancakes. That
Yes,
is not
he
like
did.
that. Charlie Murphy's True Hollywood Stories.
Yes.
Is 100% accurate.
Yes.
He wasn't the only person that he schooled in basketball and made.
Fun
pancakes
fact:
after.
I used to deliver cigarettes to the gas station that was 5 blocks away from his Minnesota home. I was praying to God I ever got a chance for him to gas up his fucking whatever he had.
Right.
The purple plush Humvee,
He
whatever.
drove a brown probe.
No, you know that. Somebody's a
He
fan.
didn't get that shirt in the men's section, that's for sure.
Charlie Murphy, bitches. So, guys, come on down to That's No Smoke, Waukesha, Wisconsin. Dude, seriously, you guys are 2 blocks, if not 3 blocks away from a college campus.
Mm-hmm.
This place has got to be bumping on a Friday,
It is.
or at least a Saturday.
It's pretty much any night here. It's crazy. The street we're on is the bar street of Waukesha. There's
No
probably
kidding.
at least 10, 15 bars, wine bars up and down the street here.
So all you need is a liquor. Hey, boss man in the corner, get a fucking liquor license.
Yeah.
It's the
Why?
only way you're
There's
going to
so-
get more fucking money.
There's so many bars so close to here.
Why would you? No, seriously. Honestly, you know how many bars I've been kicked out of for vaping in Wisconsin?
That's
I
crazy
can
because I've wherever I've gone, I've just asked, "Are you cool with vaping?" And
I go to
100%
Madison.
of the time they're like, "It's fine." Like, they
I
don't-
know Club 400 here in town is cool with it. Like I've seen the bartender vaping. I'm like, dude, you can vape in here. He goes,
Yeah.
fuck
Well,
yeah.
then there's
dude,
Janesville where if the cops see you doing it, they just give you a ticket, even though the bars don't care.
Yeah.
Really?
Or
Yup.
because they think you're doing fucking pot, too.
Oh
Doing
yeah, I had a
pot.
cop grab my vape out of my hand and how do you check this? I need to know what you're smoking. And I'm like, it's not,
I'm not
smoke,
smoking.
First off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
no
I had to
smoke,
show him the
Waukesha.
whole, this is the top. You pull it off, and he was just really angry looking and
Sir, I
he
can't.
stormed away after
Looking
it
for an
tested
easy
negative.
ticket.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Under
easy
under
ticket.
the new law, I can't legally show you this.
Right? Yeah. It would make me a tobacco manufacturer, sir.
Right?
I just show them the bottle and be like, here, this is what the fuck's in it.
I mean, I've personally
I've turned a
never
couple
had
of
an
cops
issue.
on to vaping, actually.
But we do have police come in here.
Mm-hmm.
They're in our other shop. Awesome guys. Any of the cops that vape, they're always really
Yeah.
cool guys. But I've actually heard of people having the cops called on them driving because they're
Oh yeah,
dumping cloud.
I had a friend who got pulled over for using an Ego Twist with a little pro tank.
Oh,
Cop
even our-
literally snapped it in half because he didn't know how to get to the juice section.
Wow.
Yeah, and she didn't have her bottle on her because it's an Ego. How much juice do you go through?
Mhm.
So she came to me and she's like, "Can I fix this?" And I was like, "Nah, the wires are snapped.
Yeah.
It's time for a new one." She was salty.
I would
So-
be too, but that's the state of law enforcement in this
Yep,
country.
unfortunately.
That's vape, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
speaking
yeah.
of getting pulled over, I have to segue this one in as she sits back down. Lovely camera work, by the way, on our live feed.
Well, it's because I'm a pro.
Yeah,
You
well,
just
it's-
don't see my work.
I was going to say, Lavin's in China. Do you need any equipment for cheap?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything.
Lavin, bring whatever you can back.
Yeah. I will send you $50 on principle. Use it.
You'd be like a king
Yes.
over there.
No shit.
Yes. Exactly.
You
I'd
want
like
to talk about Bitcoin? Let's go.
I'd
I
like one
really
of
want
those.
to go to the Philippines with
I
like
just
a
got a
grand
good look
just
from
to buy
Nolan
a bunch
on
of
that.
handmade maps.
Say what?
I said Bitcoin, and you gave me a good look. So you were in the Philippines?
No, I want to go to the Philippines with like just a grand spending cash and just be like, this handmade one's mine, this handmade one's mine.
Nice.
Because everything I see coming out of there is just crazy, like nuts.
Johnny, are you trying to vortex it over there? Oh, I seen you vaping while looking at a fucking display case. Jesus Christ, I think vortex. This is how much I've gotten into vaping. As a cigar aficionado, I'm just looking at him vaping while looking at something. I'm expecting him to do, hey, vortex.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the cops and vaping,
yeah.
Shay.
Yes.
Nah.
So we were coming home from a Jadolf.
Janesville area, dirty little freaks.
Yeah. And
She's
so
the leader.
Here's the funny thing. So our car is packed full of like
Whips
floggers-
and chains
floggers
and swinging
shit
things.
like this. And so the cop pulls us over for speeding, and the one thing that he mentions to us is like, he's like, "Oh, are those vapes in your hand, or what?" And we're like, "Yeah, those
Was
are
this
vapes."
when you had a knee box?
No. We had like the big stick that was the Aspire.
Oh.
Yeah, the CF sub-ohm.
Yep.
Yep.
So we had those, and we were using them. And are those vapes? Yes, they're vapes. Don't mind all the sex equipment in the bag, but mention our vapes. Sure, why not? So
that was the fucking best. All I gotta say, you got whips, chains, swinging things in the back in view,
yes.
and he's more concerned about what you're vaping.
Yes. Is that a vape? Yes, it's a
What's
vape.
in that
Yeah.
vape?
What's in that vape? Well, actually, you know what? He didn't even ask what was in it. He just asked if it was a vape. We said yes, and he was like, "Okay." I was like, "Okay, alrighty." Didn't get us out of the ticket, but of course I wasn't driving.
It's a scary moment though, because you don't know what does this guy know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is this guy informed, or is he about to make an
Wait till you
uninformed?
figure out that you can THC through a fucking vape or an e-cig. That's gonna be the fucking day, especially in
Oh,
this
that news
state.
story.
Yeah. Thank you.
What's getting your kids high now?
Yes.
Oh my god.
If
Well, it's
I'm-
actually funny because teen use is through the floor right now, and especially anywhere
Define.
they've legalized.
through the floor.
Yeah,
It's
they're
gone
finding
down.
anywhere they've legalized. You know, before Colorado legalized, before Washington, the prohibitionists were screaming that if you legalize this, our kids are going to be getting high all the time.
Yeah.
And they found that in all instances that teen use is falling to the floor because they see it as an old person's drug now. They're
Yeah.
more into the harder stuff like the Molly and the
Bath
H and
salts.
the
Bath
bath
salts.
salts.
and my buddy was showing me these videos of this stuff called Flocka.
Oh, God.
I don't even know why
You
anyone
actually
would
had to
put that.
put a question mark on the end of Flocka
That's the
in
zombie
parentheses.
drug.
The zombie
Dude,
drug.
fuck that.
I know, right? Because I'm like, this doesn't seem right. And
Ain't
I'm
doing
watching
no
the
Flocka.
videos, and I'm like, and I
No.
literally had to like Google to find the actual chemical name that were because I Irowitted it. I'm like, what's Flocka? And no search results were coming up for Flocka.
Yeah, no, it's great. Watching the videos makes me laugh. I'm like,
You
we
spelled
got
it
real
correctly,
zombie
didn't you?
stuff.
With a CK, didn't you?
No, a KKA. Yeah, no, I was like, I may have thrown a third K in there. I don't know.
A KKK.
Well, because you're a wholesome motherfucker.
Just have it.
Just have it. I just put it everywhere.
Yeah, but no,
KKK all over the place.
it's crazy. That's the thing is like, drugs are different nowadays because
Yeah, the Flocka and the crocodile. I don't
Oh,
understand.
fuck crocodile.
they're either making these weird concoctions or they're all research lab-made chemicals that imitate other drugs.
We're
That,
repeating the 70s.
yeah, except it's like the brown acid all over again. You know, it's the crazy shit. Well, no, I went to a music festival where they were These guys were dosing people with 25I. And
oh my god,
the
no.
threshold
Really?
dose of this between
Wow.
a threshold dose and like an overdose is a matter of like 2 to 3 drops. It's like so minute, and these guys were going
It's
around.
bad.
These guys were going around like giving it to people, and like I was seeing people go insane. Like it was wild.
Yeah,
Like
I go to a lot of music festivals, and I have
I was
test
just
kits
gonna
that I
segue
use
that.
for myself and my friends because you never know. Last summer, Dance Safe, big, they test stuff for free for everybody at the festivals. They said 99% of what people came up and told them was something
It
was
wasn't.
not
Nope.
that compound.
I know.
Can we tell the the polar bear story on this one?
Oh God! So last summer,
Yeah.
Speaking of expecting what you didn't get,
yeah, we went to Somerset, and I got some K from someone.
Can you explain what K is? Because I'm sure
Ketamine is the
Thank you.
active
Ketamine
ingredient.
hydrochloride.
It's a animal tranquilizer. It tested as ketamine, but it turned out to be polar bear tranquilizer. Same chemical, 100 times stronger. So it was nice, but not expected. So testers aren't always your friend because they'll tell you what's in there, just not how much.
Exactly.
So with something like 2CI, all right, that's what it is, but how strong is it?
And with those
back
test
up.
kits too, you're dealing with
I
like
gotta-
the coloration of the,
Yep.
so it's kind of a muddy like gray zone with.
let
Yeah,
me,
some
let
of
me
it
go
is,
back.
It could be this.
What's CI mean?
2CI, I'm not exactly sure on the actual chemical compound that
No,
it
there's,
is.
there's a bunch
We
of
got a
different
lot
ones.
of bunch of dumbasses that listen to this network.
That
Apparently,
would be me.
It's a research chemical
And
that
me.
was designed in China to try and synthesize what LSD is. And it
Thank
is
you.
And that's the
not
thing
that.
is like nowadays actual LSD is very, very hard to find because of the chemicals used, the precursors to make it.
That's not true anymore. There's
Really?
a bunch of stuff going on where ergot's able to be gotten again.
Oh shit! This
Yeah,
is new to me.
it's pretty crazy.
Because 5 years ago, the research chemicals were like that was
The only thing you could
you were
find.
getting research chemicals. It may have fucked you up, but it wasn't like the real deal.
No,
that's good to
yeah.
hear though.
Yeah,
That's
no,
nice to know.
it's back. I have 4 or 5 friends right now. They're like, for sure, this is real. Test it, and it's like, oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Because it's been years since I dropped, but I don't have 2 days anymore to waste. You know what I mean? That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's back in the
speaking
day. I
of
had
wasting
3 days
2
to waste.
days, how was the polar bear shit?
it was good ketamine. It lasted a good hour, 45 minutes, and my girlfriend said it was the best time she ever had dancing sitting down. So
Right, yeah.
it was
'Cause
great.
her legs
but
didn't work.
You,
No.
you got to be careful with that shit.
Let me
'cause it's
put
strong.
it politely. We on the Bad Habits Network preach and preach and preach.
Responsibility.
Enjoy your bad habit responsibly.
Use a glass.
Use a goddamn glass.
Or get it tested.
or get it tested. Well,
as-
but for your story, even testing it wasn't.
Well, it
But
was
it gave
what it
you
was.
a
No, it
general
wasn't
idea.
what you said.
General
It was,
idea,
yeah.
It was the same compound. It was just much stronger. So that's the thing a lot of kids don't realize. Sure, you're getting this compound, but how much is in it? How strong is it? How pure is it?
Yeah.
And you don't know. You can't know.
A little bit of Maui Wowie mixed with some Labrador.
Well, the chemical that those test kits is like sulfuric acid.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
3 different
And-
acids.
and-
Don't get it on your skin.
No,
Yeah.
and my this girl I was seeing a long time ago, she got a little bit on her skin after we had tested it, which it tested positive, and so she had some on her skin. She goes, "Oh, it looks
God,
it."
no.
And I'm like, "Spit that shit out! Spit that shit out!" Like, and obviously
Oh my
nothing
god!
happened,
Don't even
but
do
it
that
was
with
like,
vape yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was like she did that. I'm like, "Oh my god, no! That's
Don't do
sulfuric
that. Don't do
acid."
that. Which is always a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
the drugs out there can be fun. They can also be scary.
They can be
so-
very scary. Well, and here's the thing. So my boyfriend, he can't get, if he smokes weed and stuff like that, he doesn't actually get high. He has to consume it.
Okay, that's a new one.
So so he got this Rice Krispie treat, and he ate half of it, and he was like, after like 5 minutes, he's like, "Oh, I'm not feeling anything. I'm not
What?
feeling anything." I'm like, "Do not eat the second half. Do not eat the second half." And he's like, "I'm gonna eat the second half." Ate the whole thing. Was like on the couch, laying there, like white as a sheet, which he's pretty white to begin with, so he was like transparent. And just laying there, and I'm like, "Dude, are you okay? Are you gonna
Right.
are you okay?" He's like, Yeah, he had to hand off the controller because we were playing video games. We were playing Lollipop Chainsaw, and he was like, "Dude, it was just way too complex for me." I'm like, "Dude, it's Lollipop Chainsaw." So moderation is always a good thing. Like, don't be like, "Oh yeah,
wait
man."
at least an hour.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, dude, do not eat the second half. I'm gonna eat the second half. Why do people not listen to me? Same thing with falafel.
Falafel with the gummy bear?
Oh no, with that stupid so he had to make weight for the Navy. He had a Navy weigh-in. So he went and he goes and he buys the citric whatever it is, like the bowel prep.
Yes.
The bowel prep so that
Turn my mic on.
There you go. So
Yes.
for the so he drinks the stuff, the bowel prep, and he drinks one. Again, 5 minutes later, he's like, "Well, I'm not feeling anything. I'm going to drink the second." I'm like, "Don't drink the second."
5 more minutes.
I'm like, "Do not drink the second one. Do not drink the second one." I'm like, "You're not going to need it. Don't drink it." I'm going to drink the second one. Drinks the second one, and then we were supposed to stop off at the grocery store on the way home, and so we're pulling off to this. We're getting close to the grocery store, and I'm like, "Hey, you still want to stop at the grocery store?" He's like, No. He's like, "We have to go straight home. We got to go straight home right now." I'm like, is it kicking in? It was like a 20-minute drive from Madison to our house, and I'm like, "Dude, really?" I'm like, "I told you not to drink the second one. Like, why don't people ever listen to me?" He didn't make it to the weigh-in the next day because he was too busy shitting himself. I'm like, "Dude,
well,
really?"
here's the follow-up that I always ask. Did he make weight?
You know what? He did not.
Oh, how?
He did not.
How? He was dehydrated and de-shitted.
Well, because I'm going to say this much about falafel. He likes to eat.
Falafels are good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isolate that.
Yeah. He likes to eat. So he had already been indulging in some foods before.
Indian or Mexican, knowing him?
Yes.
Okay.
The two together.
Yes.
Have you ever had that?
Yes.
Oh, it's delicious.
Delicious?
As our Asian always says.
Delicious. And nutritious. So, yeah, so he was not happy. But then the dumbass did, the sugar-free gummy bear challenge.
Yes.
He did that too.
He did it.
He did that too.
The look on fucking Coilmaster Mike's face right now is just.
Did you videotape it?
No,
Yeah.
actually, he did this while he was.
You need to.
While he was in the Navy, and so I'm like, dude, do you not think that the reviews are true? Do you think that they're just lying?
So can we get him to do the 2 banana Sprite challenge?
I don't know, probably.
Oh.
Probably. See, now when it comes to shitting, I don't think he minds shitting. I don't know about the puking part. I just like the Tosh.0 version where they put him on like that scrambler ride and had all of his staff and stuff eating the 2 bananas, drinking the Sprite while they're on the scrambler.
Oh my God.
And just puking everywhere.
Yeah.
Love it.
No.
Yes. Yes.
So, sitting down at our table is the man, the myth, the I enjoy Coca-Cola and kick ash while I'm in a vape shop, owner of both That's No Smokes, the captain, the commander of a wholesome group in the community, Mr. Todd.
Community.
What's going on, fuckers?
Community.
I've even asked if your boy Dave wants to call in, and he's not gotten back to me on that.
That's because he's
David.
probably busy earning his money.
Yeah, probably, and good. You got to get really down on these
Yeah,
things.
you literally have to get.
Fully
I
Right
literally
on top
have
of
to
it.
deep throat it, right?
Yes.
Just like you told. Never mind.
What?
It was a wedding night joke, but I
didn't know
refrained
what
to
you-
make it because I love your missus, and she is very wholesome.
Yeah,
She is very wholesome.
she's yay.
Yay!
Matt Damon.
Matt
Sorry.
Damon.
Damon.
Even Nolan's in the fucking wings going, Matt Damon. So
Matt
you
Damon.
own both shops.
Yes, I do.
How is that working?
Well,
And yes, I pronounced the G on working.
I have a great Nolan said it right. I've got a great crew. I couldn't honestly do all of this without these guys. You know, they're handpicked. You know, I mean, honestly, Nolan almost didn't even get the job.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it because he's too skinny of a hipster?
No, I think. No, I honestly.
Hey, you don't
No.
wear skinny jeans. I'm happy.
He was a regular.
Oh,
at
no
my
shit.
Butler location, yeah, and I had honestly never really.
Seriously.
Get closer.
Right.
Seriously,
on
get
it.
closer.
Yeah. Lips touching
All right.
it,
There
Here
you
we
go.
go.
Yes.
This feels really awkward.
doesn't it?
Okay, now I can turn you down a bit.
Yes.
Just
Right.
don't gag. Just like your wedding night. Don't gag.
Right.
There
But
we go.
anyways, is that good?
That's perfect.
All right, good.
Perfect.
Because it sounds fine in here.
I
But-
can't hear myself.
Okay.
Shut up, Mari. Oh, you're Shay. My bad. No T-Rexes here.
But I had actually never really even met Nolan, and
Yeah.
then I interviewed him, and I think he was just incredibly nervous at that point.
Right.
So I was like,
Okay, get on a fucking mic and say that, dude.
So he made you wait.
So, so it was actually Audrey. I said,
The
he's
missus.
all right. You know, she brought him in for the second interview, and she offered him the spot, and I'm glad she did.
So
I
the
mean,
true owner.
Yeah.
Mama-san.
Yeah,
That's
she
no
owns
smoke.
me, so
That's right.
she owns everything.
That's
Okay.
right.
May I ask,
Yes,
what branch of Asian is she?
she's Hmong.
What branch?
Yes,
What
I'm military.
branch?
I have to ask.
Like we're
Because they all
not-
have their own infantry.
Her branch is Hmong.
Hmong?
Her
Like
her
what-
division is female. Her
Specific-
role is commander.
So she cannot drive or rook left or right.
Yes.
As
Yes.
I'm going off of a previous joke that you've
Yep.
made, Shay.
Yep. Well, the first night that
Oh God, here we
I
go.
actually went out to my boyfriend's place, we
and the
were-
first time she took Hammer in a vehicle with her boyfriend.
yes.
Oh boy.
So
It's fun.
we get into the car, and we're headed to the liquor store, and he gets in the car and he buckles his seatbelt and he's like, "Oh shit, I just took my life into my own hands. I got into a car with an Asian," and I
Wait.
looked at him and I was like, "It's worse. I'm a woman too," and I took off.
And then he looked. Then he focused a little bit more as he looked over and saw that she was sitting on a phone book and had wooden
Wooden pegs on the
pegs
on the bottom
attached
of
to
my
the
shoes.
bottom of her
those fucking
shoes.
2-foot sandals that they wear.
Yep. Yep. So
She had the seat all the way up to the.
you know what the funny
steering
thing
wheel.
is that people get into my car and they're like, "How do you drive like this?"
She's
And I'm
got-
like,
And her
Oh, yeah.
reaction
I
is
drive
like,
in
she
a
goes,
panoramic.
I go like
I
this.
drive like this, and she opens her eyes to make them more round.
Well, he said he. So
Widescreen activated.
so yeah. so my boyfriend says to me, he's like, "I figured out why you guys have such a hard time driving." He's like, "And I can explain it to other white people." And I'm like,
And
"Okay."
he did.
I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Well, you got to take both your index fingers, you put them at the sides of your eyes, you pull back, and you try and drive like that." And I'm like, "Dude, that's just wrong."
And
On so
this
many
is
levels.
also the same woman who looks at her Jewish boyfriend.
And told him that shit. Told him that he was
Oh, you mean Jewish people actually drive? That means
no, it's worse.
they have to spend money on gas.
Okay, so I was really cold, and I was like, dude, why aren't you cold? You know, you should be cold. And he was like, no, I'm not cold at all. And I'm like, yeah, but you're Jewish. And I'm like, you guys were so cold, they put you guys in ovens.
The ironic part is the guy never found humor in that.
He was like, whoa. I'm like, dude, you make jokes about me all the time.
Right.
We all do, and we love you, but...
Yes.
Okay, Johnny, get
Was
on
it
the
a double
fucking
oven?
mic. Please,
Jewish bunk beds.
Steal.
Double oven.
So did you see that recently that
Oh my God, she is so uncomfortable right now.
A Jewish bunk bed just came up for sale. It was an oven.
Okay.
It was an oven.
Dual rack oven.
Double oven.
Yeah, I'm sure that was on a wholesome format.
Yes, it was. Actually, it was the other day, and I laughed hysterically. Because I was like,
it's a Jew joke.
It's not just me who makes that joke.
Right. Well, kind of a funny thing about that is that I'm not a racist person at all. You know, and I like poking.
But you did spend a night in a Holiday Inn Express.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
And when my wife and I first got together, honestly, I didn't want to crack any jokes because I didn't want to offend her. But then all of a sudden she starts cracking all these jokes, and I'm just like,
did she make a round eye joke?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
The funny thing about that is that we actually have we came up with the formula for two of our own not in-house juices. But
Wait, you have in-house juice?
Theoretically, yes. They haven't brought it in a while. It kind of died off a little bit, but we have two flavors. She has hers and I have mine.
Daddy
Okay.
wants.
Hers is called wok sauce.
Nice. Nice.
Yep.
And what is the flavor
The
profile?
flavor is actually a blend of Asian fruits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wok sauce.
predominantly
Dim
lychee.
sum.
Ooh, lychee is good.
Yep. And then I have a flavor. Mine's called round eye.
And now I think just to put that whole thing together, you should put idiot at the bottom. Round eye idiot.
Idiot? Like
Idiot.
a Pokemon?
Idiot. Oh, yeah, fuck. Yeah, the other day, my son stepped on my foot with a cleat.
Ooh.
He was getting his cleat on, and he stomps his foot down right in my foot. I'm like, that hoot. and for the rest of the night, Brandon was like, oh, it hoot? Did it hoot your feelings? I'm like, fuck you.
Is somebody
Fucking
salty?
No, but I was hoot. It hoot my foot.
Okay, I have to address something right now. Somebody's using a Limitless Plus and holding his mod upside down. Are you experiencing the same cotton problem I had?
No, I keep my wicks intentionally really short to not waste juice.
Yep.
And
that's the same problem I had.
Okay. Sometimes it just doesn't wick quite fast enough for my 150 watt builds.
Okay, I'm rocking 100 on mine. Sir, what do you have? Hand check.
I have the Relo RX 200S and the Geek Vape Griffin 25 Mini.
Nice. And what are you juicing?
Moab from Clutch
Steroids.
Vapor, which
Nice.
is a mixture of apples and berries.
Can you find that at That's No Smoke in Waukesha, Wisconsin?
Yes, you can.
I gotta say, so I bought these sour dreams
Yes.
from you. I gotta say, I like the apple better than the watermelon.
Feel free.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
They also have deep fried Twinkie on the shelf.
We
Fuck you.
do.
I'll deep fry your Twinkie.
No, grill it.
Chop it up like hot dogs.
Well, I think we just scared the young lady who's a customer right now. I will admit, when you and I were here for that meet,
Yes.
one of my favorite moments was the young lady kissing the young guy.
And you're like, ew.
Dude, they kiss each other, and before he's going out to the car to grab something,
She's
of
going
hers-
out to the car.
or she's going out.
No, he was.
He was either way.
I'm
one of
sorry.
them was leaving, And they do that little, honey, I love you, I'll be right back kiss. I go, ew. She looks right at me dead in the fucking face and goes, shut up.
I was like, damn. I like you already. I don't even know you.
Yeah. And she walks out the door, or he walks out the door. I go, dude, put a ring on it. That's love right there.
Right.
Telling a random stranger to shut up when he goes, ew.
Ew.
As a joke. But we actually were introduced to this place by one of our sponsors at Fantology-Potions. You had him in your shop.
Yep.
Just to sling his shit.
Yep.
Jeff Hazley, Fantology-Potions, great stuff, 88 miles per hour. You need to get it on your shelves. Wink, wink. That's my contractual obligation. I'm good.
We're good now.
I got next month in the bag.
We mentioned it.
Yes.
We're good.
But I really did fall hetero for life mate for you when you and I were doing the soul boxer out of my fucking little BMX biker bottle.
Yep. Right.
He's like, dude, that's good. Give me some more of that shit. It was soul boxer with Dr. Pepper.
Which I happen to be drinking right now.
Yes, sir, ma'am.
Mm.
Okay, dude, I know that
You
I
have
look
an
like a guy.
elongated clit. I'm sorry.
Hey, what's the line? It's just a step over from an elongated clit to an undersized dick.
Well, you are Asian. I almost wanted to
am.
call you China one day.
Ugh.
Oh.
Except with less drugs.
That's right. I'm not as muscular.
So, Thursday this week, September 22nd, I am going to extend an invitation to the man, the myth, and the legend who enjoys Coca-Cola and to kick ash.
No, I like his hat. I totally want one.
It's 2 doors down.
I want one.
We are going to be just not live. We're going to just show up and say, hey. We're going to be in Madison, Wisconsin at Yahara Bay Distilleries.
Yahara Bay.
They're closing down the Whitney Way stop.
Mm-hmm. But they're opening
a one in Fitchburg, which we will hopefully be doing in a little bit of a vapor meet.
Mm-hmm.
1, I'd like to invite you out to the block party. 2, I'd like to especially invite you out to the meet.
Well, give
Definitely
me the...
just say yes, I will consider it.
Yes, I will consider it.
Yay.
All right.
He's got to send me right now.
Yes, I do, and I got to go take care of that. So you're in charge, Shay.
Oh, God. Don't put me in charge.
Yes, you're in charge.
I don't know what I'm
Oh,
doing.
Dave just hit me back.
What do you say?
I would give me a few. Am I calling you? Oh, you fucking moron. Listen to the show.
Well, you haven't given the number out. No, I won't either. Well, why not? Oh, wait, you're going to? Okay. Yeah, there are crazy people, but who cares? So how long have you been in the vape shop business?
Well, I opened up my location in Butler almost 3 years ago. We're closing pretty quick on that one.
Nice.
But a little bit of a background with me. I've been vaping for about 4 years now, and I was a 20-year pack and a half a day smoker, and I was just it was time for a change. And a good buddy of mine, Paul Charlo, he's the bass player for kick-ass trio of rockabilly guys that do Johnny Cash covers called God's Outlaw.
Nice. Nice.
We were sitting around a campfire, and I seen him huffing on this little pen, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And so I go out, I'm like, dude, what is that? He's like, oh, it's an e-cig. I'm like, does that shit actually work? I'm like, I went to the gas station. I've gotten some of those little disposable ones, and all he did was tease me, So I took a hit, and I was pretty impressed. So much that I went and I grabbed my phone and I ordered up my kit. Showed up a couple of days later, and that was the last time I had a cigarette in almost 4 years now.
Wow, that's impressive.
So, yep, the whole vape shop was was a seed that my wife had planted in my head one night when we were laying in bed, and because she was getting tired of being neglected at friend gatherings and family functions while I was congregating everybody over in corners and converting people. She's like, "Hon, you're so passionate about this. Why don't we let's open up a shop?" Well, sleepless nights happened at that point. The brain was just turning and burning, and before you know it, we opened up in Butler, and it's pretty much just been. I mean, it's been a roller coaster ride ever since. So.
But that's awesome. I think that it's really cool that your wife supported you and was like, "Hey, you really enjoy doing this. Let's do this, man."
Yeah, I mean, she supported me, and now not only does she support me, but she also, I mean, she does all of the back end work for the business. You know, so I mean, we share our equal portions,
which is awesome.
In it. So, and I'll tell you what, I wouldn't have any other, partner in the world. She definitely sees the best and the worst in me. So, and vice versa.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. Plus, you get to, go home and do the horizontal
lambada.
Yeah.
Lambada. So,
right.
I mean, so that's always good. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you've got a partner, might as well be able to.
So, how long has this location been here?
Waukesha, we opened up on June 6th.
Which we were here for.
Yep. We actually did a kind of a first ever kind of deal, just given the sheer space that we have here. Did a grand opening / vape meet where I invited a lot of juice manufacturers to actually set up tables and do their thing, So it was a good turnout, and it kind of left a lot of ideas open for how I can utilize this backspace. I was going to say,
you guys have a lot of space here, so
yeah, most definitely, and that's kind of what I'm going to be planning. I'm going to continue to do events like that here.
The funny thing is when we were walking in, there was a bunch of tables, and I was like, oh, maybe they're doing a Magic the Gathering tabletop game tournament.
You caught us.
I caught you guys.
You caught the guy.
Caught the guys.
Oh, yeah, and when we came in with our racquetball voices. Jesus Christ, guys, is he dead?
Is he dead? Yes, that's usually what happens when you shoot somebody in the face.
Yep.
Yes.
Had his,
oh, God.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
oh, God.
I just totally freaking brain
tire.
farted. Yeah, flat tire.
Wah, wah.
I'm sorry.
Shield of Ultimate
I'm
Charisma plus 22 HP. And
fuck you and the mustache you rode in on.
If you haven't seen The Knights of Badassdom yet,
do it.
Mm-mm.
do it.
Okay.
Do it. It's fucking hilarious. Peter Dinklage, amazing.
If you're any type of gamer, any type of movie fanatic, any
LARPer.
type of LARPer, anything, Peter Dinklage, the man, the myth, the midget legend. Fuck, he made that movie. I was
did.
sitting there going, this movie sucks, this movie sucks, this movie sucks. Oh, Peter Dinklage. Just like I was with Destiny. This game sucks, this game sucks. Oh, Peter Dinklage. It's like
I
Game of
changed my
Thrones.
Yes.
I do.
Actually,
I
he
do
does.
watch a lot of midget
He
porn.
does. You have no idea the
Yeah.
love of little people that this man has.
Little Women of Atlanta.
Yes.
My fucking porn.
Yes. Yes.
6'2". Let's go.
It just
Hey,
looks so big in her
thank you.
hands. That's why people think that we're married.
Yes, probably. There's that meme. He's not married to an Asian? It looks so big in her hands. Wait, is that why you're married to her?
Oh. Look, he's
I'm
smiling.
messing.
That's a
I'm
yes.
so messing. It's
know.
not like they fed you alcohol the first time you hung out with them.
Right.
She knows how to walk.
No.
Bad joke?
Bad joke?
No,
Bad
she
touch?
doesn't. No, she's clumsy. She trips over her own feet.
Oh, so do I. All the time.
That must be an Asian thing.
It is an Asian thing.
Okay,
The
we're
funny
gonna
thing
hear
is I
we're gonna
used
hear
to be
something
an
out of our
Asian.
left ears. I'm trying to fuck with Dave. Martin.
Well, then I've got my headset on
Butler.
backwards because it's coming out of my right.
Yeah, you do. Come on, Dave. Dave. Dave's not here, man.
Toppers.
Wrong Dave. Oh, he's being a bitch. I'm going to hang up. Oh, Butler
So
just failed
sad.
Waukesha. Nolan, we have a wholesome fail. We just tried calling fucking Dave from Butler. Nothing. Fail. Oh, here he is.
Oh, there he is.
Here he is.
So you can get him on cameras real quick, too.
Oh, you want me to do a video?
Yeah, he loves video.
He loves
Video that
video. Requesting video. Come on, accept the manager meeting, Dave.
I'm working on it.
Hi,
There's Dave.
Now I understand the confusion with the Willie sticker on your box.
Yes.
Hey, it's Willie.
Hey, it's Willie from Willie. No, wait, that's not Willie's Coil Gravy. That's Dave from Butler, Waukesha. Not Waukesha. That's No Smoke, Butler. Look at him. What is he doing? He's walking around doing bullshit.
You guys, I couldn't answer your fucking messages because I was getting my ass kicked. I'm not walking around doing bullshit. I'm checking my shop.
Oh, so you were actually working.
I'm always working. This face never goes on break.
Yeah, it went on break one day when Hammer got lost getting there. So we're looking at the biggest bitch tits of wholesome Bijna community.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, this is Dave.
This is Captain Holson speaking.
Captain
My
who?
forum. Captain Holson.
Remember who can ban ya is what he's saying.
Nobody can ban me. I created the forum.
Who does the
does
banning, though? Is
He
it the
does.
guy at the Waukesha?
Yeah, they do a little bit of the banning.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my ass to get banned, actually.
Yeah,
I've tried.
You're not
I-
gonna get
I gotta
because you're
say-
happily
Johnny, dude,
offensive.
it's just
Type that
Johnny.
you love Hillary Clinton. We'll ban you.
Type
Yeah.
you love Hillary Clinton if you're wholesome. They'll ban you now.
Yes. Well, here's the thing: is like I am horrible at Facebook. I can't stand it. If I don't have to be on it, I'm not.
Well, Dave gave us a
So-
pass. We don't have to post every day.
Well, I know. Well, I don't post every day, so I'm lucky if I post like every few days.
Every day. You just have to post every once in a while.
Okay, that works. So, Dave, how's things going on in Butler, you fucking bitch-titted, bearded bastard?
They're going fantastic. I don't know how to respond to the bitch tits thing. I mean,
Yeah, come on, show us a boobie. You're live right now. Come on, man.
I gotta fucking.
Booby, booby.
Holy cow, is that a
booby.
Jewish fucking Star of David?
Woo! And
I see
there it
titty.
is. Titties.
No,
I
that's
love
not a Jewish
titties.
star. Dude, that's a picture of Hitler.
Hey, have you seen my friend Kyle?
See,
It was
Kyle?
like Hitler.
He's about this tall.
He's about
Have you
this tall.
seen Kyle?
See Kyle?
Have you seen
He's-
Kyle?
See Kyle? You see Kyle? He's this tall.
Sorry. Sorry, he's this tall.
Have you guys seen Gary? He's this tall.
He's this tall.
I actually got in trouble at work this week for that one.
Really?
Yes. I did it
Dude,
on camera.
But if you were
There-
looking for Kyle.
Yeah, I was
you-
looking for
he's
Kyle.
about-
He was our
he's about
former
this-
union steward.
He's like
See
this
Kyle?
tall. Have you seen Kyle?
I gotcha.
Yeah.
You should hear my ringtone. My ringtone is a clip from one of Hitler's hate speeches.
Oh, no.
Oh, nice.
Rausch mir euch Strudel.
It's kleiner these Judens.
Leave it to Dave. Guys, if you want to fucking check it out, Dave is the one running the That's No Smoke TNS Butler. You know, the place where Hammer originally went to for the opening of Waukesha.
He was like, and he covered it up real well. He was like, "Oh, yeah, we just wanted to come see the
Parent
corporation first before we went over to the new one." I'm like,
Yeah, that's the ticket.
that's
Well,
the
honestly,
ticket.
it was a good idea because look at all the potential the Waukesha space has.
Oh yeah,
You need like big screen. Seriously, up the ante on the fucking budget, buddy.
Working on it. We're working on it.
Both of them at the same time. If you could have heard this in the fucking wings.
That's for sure.
He's trying. We're trying.
We're trying.
We're looking into getting a midget that looks like Hillary for a pie throwing contest.
Did you say pie throwing or pie eating? Because I'm in.
I want to see a midget throw it.
Yeah, pie eating. Yeah,
Yes.
Gary's all over that.
I don't know why that just gave me a flashback to the Asian dude from Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, wait, Revenge of the Nerds. I was going to go make a fucking Getty Watanabe fucking reference. No more Yankee the Wanky. The donger needs
Yankee.
food.
The donger needs food. Oh, my. I tell
Hey,
you.
Todd.
So,
I'm
Dave,
getting paid to do
Are there
something.
any special sales going on at TNS Butler?
We always have a 20% off juice of the week. Right now, we got a 30% coil clearance going on. Some select coils, aromamizers, and theorems are on sale. We have some clearance 30 mils for $11. We got a bunch of stuff going on. We got Facebook deals going on too. So just by coming up here, checking in, or mentioning an ad, we'll give you 10% off.
It's that dreaded Facebook again. Can't do it. Facebook. I hate Facebook.
Did I say something offensive about coils? They got really quiet.
No, I just don't like Facebook. Like, seriously, for me, it's just no. I don't need to put all my shit out there.
Every time somebody says Facebook, I just get a little like video clip in my mind from Biodome of them just hitting them in the head with the encyclopedia. And that's all I can
Yes.
think of. It's like,
Yes.
all right, that's Facebook right there.
Facebook right there. But I was
You got to look at it
bummed.
from a business point of view. Social media-wise, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, all that shit. No. I don't need to tell 50 million people what I'm doing all the time.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. How often do I post on Facebook?
Never.
Exactly.
Same here.
I make my
Maybe
most
you should
paid
start
news for
posting
posting when I'm
everything
in the
you do.
bathroom.
Oh my God. I'm seriously going to
Yeah,
start
putting
posting
somebody up to a Saint whatever it is cross.
St. Andrew's Cross
Andrews, that is.
and flogging them.
Hey, welcome to That's No Smoke, part of the Bad Habits Network at this hour.
There you go.
Oh, wait, she's with him. She doesn't know anything. I'm
You
teasing.
guys are
Relax.
transcending now.
So I was kind of bummed out because I tried to post something to the
Oh, here's the
The-
grievance again.
yeah.
It's a wholesome grievance.
Yes, it is. I tried to post something, and I got to tell you, this woman has a phenomenal ass. And I tried to post it, and it wouldn't post. I think
Hey,
it's
just
a
like
Facebook
the
thing.
little 8-year-old boy that I posted on there that got ripped down from the wholesome posts.
It was probably for
Had headphones on and stuck the jack up his ass. What's he listening to? Got ripped down.
well, it's probably like
It got
child
reported.
porn.
Wait, in Wholesome?
Yes.
Yes.
We've had some problems with wholesome lately.
You gotta tell me these things because we don't like that. If people report shit, we go back 2 months and get rid of everybody that was put in.
Oh, dude, I was added in the last 2 months. No.
Well,
Yeah, I was at it in the last 2 months.
Hey, someone reported me, eat a dick, you're gone. It doesn't work.
Right?
Yeah, I saw
Now,
that
okay,
one.
we failed to explain something. Dave, since you're on the line here, what does bizniega mean?
Well, do you want the actual term or kind of what we think it means?
The
Yes.
actual term.
It's the Bad Habits Network, both.
The actual term
Look
is
at that
like
beard.
Korean.
Sorry, Dave. We
It's
just
Korean
had somebody
or
walk
Japanese?
in with a beard bigger than yours. Hold on. 1,
Oh, my
2,
God.
3. That's a 6 inch. 7. Look at that. 8. This dude's gonna go for fucking beardoil.com.
It is annual talk like a pirate thing.
It is. Hey, you better
Invisible
say
slap.
R, matey.
Yeah,
Oh shit, that's right. Isn't today National Talk?
National Talk Like a Pirate Day.
R.
Gotta get you on camera so Dave sees what we're talking about. Hold on. Dave.
Dave and
Dave.
Dave. Dave knows Dave.
Dave knows Dave.
Hey, what up, McDonald?
Hey, what's up, McDonald? He's saying not much, bitch nigga. There we go. And if anyone else wants to get on camera, there it is. So what's bijniga mean? As Nolan walks out.
Good fortune or happy fortune.
In what language?
Basically, to us, it just means fuck you.
Yes.
Yes.
So, guys,
that's about the skinny ups. Nothing elaborate, just a good old middle finger.
Right on. And if you want to be part of the Wholesome group, it's a very, very grueling process. You got to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody's roommate. Spaceballs reference.
I'm just curious why it looks like he's stuck in a hamster ball running in circles.
Because that's how he works. Dude, I'm getting vertigo just watching you.
I'm not even looking.
He's not.
Yeah, now he's fucking shucking and jiving like he's in a D12 video.
See, now what you got to do is you just got to...
Ra's al Ghul, bitch.
Hey, while I'm on the air, I just want to give a shout out to my wife.
Aww.
Yeah, go ahead. Shout out as we're, looking at what's next door.
What's next
my
door?
honey's one of the admins in Wholesome, too, and she's one of the most offensive women I've ever met. That's why I married her.
I was going to say, is that why you married your missus, too? I'm talking to the boss, man. She is fucking offensive, dude.
I love it.
Oh, of course. No, that's you should.
Outside of the fact that her family feeds you shot after shot after shot.
Oh my God.
Let's see how big this dumb white guy Jin will fucking handle this.
Yeah, I tell you, that's 13, 14 shots in a matter of a half hour. Let's put it that way. That
sounds like my first trip to Denmark.
I was a ticking time bomb at that point. Like when we left, I was okay to drive, but I knew that I wouldn't have been okay to drive halfway home. So, yeah, and go to figure that we're getting close to the house. One of our Waukesha regular customers just so happens to pull up next to me and see me all sprawled up on the frickin' seat and my feet up in there. He's like, Todd, dude, didn't you see me? I'm like, see what?
See what?
I think they fed me absinthe. Fuck you.
Ooh.
All my behavior is based off of absinthe at this point.
Chasing the green fairy.
Have you ever been that drunk you blame absinthe? I know Dave has.
It takes a couple Seagrams, and I'm hating Obama.
It takes a PBR.
Really?
I was going to say, it takes a PBR and you're hating Obama.
It takes a glass of water.
It takes a glass of water and you're hit pissed at him.
I'm the biggest fucking lightweight in the world, and Todd and Nolan will even tell you that. When Todd has
and they'll tell everyone.
The Seagrams.
So yeah, a side story, right? Okay,
Oh, here we go with a side story. Talk
Okay.
into the mic.
New Year's. Right?
Oh, New Year's story.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
New Year's story. So I go out and I buy a whole bunch of alcohol. I have Dave, Megan, a whole bunch of people over, and he's
it's Johnny and his girl.
He's going to town on his little fuzzy navels and.
Wait, Dave does fuzzy navels?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Oh
yeah.
my
Really?
God! I
Just
really
fuzzy?
have to do Cosmo night with you.
Why don't you have a cosmopolitan instead?
You guys, I'm Greek. I learned these tricks in a bathhouse.
As well as a many other trick in a bathhouse.
Oh yeah.
Needless to say, I mean, he polishes off maybe 5, and he's like 3 sheets to the wind.
Okay, we really.
That's why
really
he got
gotta go
white
drinking.
girl wasted.
You get white girl
Really?
wasted on a reg. Awesome.
But I will say when we had the wholesome party at the house, he was downing them like a champ.
Funnel.
I just know how I was still standing. I was shitting out Skittles the next day from all the sweet alcohol I had.
Taste the fucking rainbow tub girl.
Hey, well, that taste puts a different spin on the whole scat play. 2 chicks, 1 cup wouldn't be so bad if
It's
they had
2
shit out a
cups,
bunch
1
of-
brown rainbow.
Yeah. If it had been Skittles.
Dave, what are you doing, dude? Dave, quit wandering.
Dude, are
just
you
sit
just, like-
down.
Dude, I'm trying to get my cardio in for the day, okay?
He's got to
Yeah,
get his 10,000 steps.
Dude, just masturbate in the bathroom off the air.
What makes you done that.
How many times? Today.
2.5.
Yeah, Todd's got to fucking say no.
Nope.
Yeah. He needs a. He's take care of Dave. Yeah, take care of Dave. Whoop his ass. Hey, Nolan's jumping on a microphone now. What do you got to say to Nolan?
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Nolan.
This isn't much different from our normal work day here.
Is that how you spend your guys' day?
Pretty much like face-to-face on
Just
FaceTime.
Sorry. FaceTime all the time.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, when me and the missus got on the bike and rode down here, we immediately walked in, and there's Nolan vid-chatting Dave.
All smiles.
All smiles, and then fucking looks and goes,
Hey, guys.
what?
I got to cut this short, though. I got some people coming in here, but...
Oh, you actually have
thanks for having me on
customers.
the
Look
show.
at you. Dave's going to work.
Pull up my shop, buddy.
Hold up the butler's shop, dog.
Have a good one.
Yeah,
See you
fuck
later,
you.
Dave.
Bye, buddy.
All right, guys. This has been Bad Habits Network. Nolan, you got anything else? I have to ask, what is with that fucking Addy?
No, that's okay. This is
Talk into the mic. Talk into the mic.
This is that fire tank. That's this is that brand.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
Tanks
say
I
it looked
saw.
like a
I
CBD one.
refilled it.
so-
I refilled it with the dripped.
Nice.
Little like one or two, maybe like a mil tank.
Is that a Lost Vape mod?
Yeah, that's
It is
Ethereum.
Lost
Nice.
Vape. It,
Oh, absolutely.
counterpart.
Honestly, that's what I'm saying. For the price, these mods are just gorgeous.
Well,
Ebony inlays. I mean,
I
DNA
remember
200.
when I spent like 145 on my Sig 150.
Yeah.
And then I saw this DNA for about the same price, and I was like, "Are you serious?
Mhm.
Like, that's an easy. Okay, I'm ordering.
Mhm.
Like,
And this one runs in single or dual
Yep.
battery setup. You can. I mean, I don't know why you would run a single, but if you had to, it still is going to work with a single
I
battery.
still don't understand the people running DNA 200s with dual batteries. So
Yeah.
to each their own, though. So you know.
Exactly. It's America. We get
So
choice.
here's my question: where do I find one like that?
in the case right
Directly in
Right
that case
behind
behind
us?
you. Yeah, they're
Oh.
$135.
No,
Real
no,
ebony.
yes.
I gave him the
tank.
information for it. That was the
Oh, you
one.
did?
They're
Yeah, I
they're
have
called
the
fire
flyer in my
tanks.
bag.
Fire
They
tanks,
they
okay.
make one of the best CBDs I've tasted. As
Okay.
far as effects, I'm not really too sure, but the taste on it was shocking. And this isn't that stuff. This is
Yeah,
the
that's
drip.
the stuff that.
But like I
Hammer
said,
had.
they actually use like turpentines from the plant to infuse that piney flavor that you're looking
Nice.
for.
So is it like vaping gin?
Vaping what?
Gin?
Gin?
Yes.
No. It was
That
like
piney
like
that
flavor.
piney, no.
no. Like it was like cannabis.
Oh, okay.
Like the turpentines that give cannabis its
Gotcha.
piney,
Gotcha.
nutty flavor. Not nutty.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Dumb.
PBR is like drinking
Nutty.
water.
I know, right? Well, it is.
It is water.
No, when you drink an MGD and then follow it up with a PBR,
Or you drink
never
Soul
wanna drink-
Boxer and finish anything up
Yeah.
with a PBR.
PBR.
well, that's a chaser. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the rest of yours, or do you want me to
I am going to
capitalize?
drink that. Yeah,
Okay,
no,
good.
no.
It's been
It's
sitting there to-
fantastic.
I was
Well,
gonna
I
say-
know Todd. It was
had-
Todd's for a while, and he didn't
He,
had
drink
to
it.
work.
can't do it.
No.
Can't do it.
Todd's got a. Hey Todd, what is that? Is it Hiroshima condition again, or
Yeah.
Hashimoto's? So Google that shit. It's Hashimoto. It was the one thing I wanted Todd to talk about.
It kind of
And-
sounds like it would be like a really cool restaurant. Where are you guys going? Hashimoto's.
Yeah.
It's a hibachi grill and
hibachi.
sushi bar.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to Hashimoto's.
It's a,
Dude,
Their
I
egg
wanna go
rolls are
there.
fantastic.
He was talking to us about it before the show. Hashimoto. It is a thyroid condition. I'm sorry to break fucking fifth wall.
A wall break within a wall break?
That's like 16,
16
wall
walls.
breaks.
Sorry.
Deadpool. Thank you, Shay. So
Sorry.
we were talking. That's lost vape in your hand, and
Yeah.
then I had to. PBR is a bitch because once you have one, you piss 18 of them.
Right.
So
No, I think
the
that's
to-
just you.
No,
it
that's
is.
a confirmed. Yeah,
Is
I
it
can
con-
confirm.
Is
Yes.
it confirmed?
I drink PBR. That's,
Well, you're a hipster too, so
right, well,
Yes.
you're
they
half
tell
a-
me.
half a hipster in my opinion.
Half a
You're
hipster?
Well, he's
I'm like,
actually-
what happens if Hitler was a hipster?
There you go.
Hitler hipster.
I was going to say
Half a
he's half a hipster.
I
because
love
he wears
juice.
Pants
I love the Jewish people.
Juice people.
They have really good bangs. They have really good bangs.
God, really?
Did I tell you that what my mom said to me?
No. Go ahead.
She said you had to date the one Jew who doesn't make a lot of money.
And then
There is
mom,
a small group of them, yes.
There is a small group.
And then
It's
he
okay.
said, "Well, it's okay. I got the one Asian who's bad at math."
Yeah, I am.
No, but before
Yeah,
this
sir.
ends, I would like to hear the Arm & Hammer story.
Fuck.
Because
I was hoping for double clicky the mousy.
it's
Double
literally
clicky
been
the
in my
mousy.
head since you told me that story.
Okay.
I love it.
Last time I was here, I told him the Arm & Hammer. You can check it out on Patreon. It's Johnny. Is it patreon.com/Bad Habits Network? He's giving a thumbs up. Okay. First time I'm out of the military. I'm not out of the military. I'm out of fucking boot camp, ready for my next tech school for cop duty. We got a gentleman who has a speech impediment, and as Diva has proclaimed, he goes, "Really? He's a gentleman of distinguished color." Yes, much like the master of JVL Vapors. He sits there and goes, "Armin." He speaks, instead of saying airman, he says Armin. Sound off when I say a name. Gentleman of distinguished color. Goes, "I need Armin Adams." Okay, my last name is not spelt initially like Hammer.
Looks like it, though.
Looks like it if you're Brett Favre.
You mean Favre?
Favre.
Favre.
Yes,
See
there
Brett
we go.
Favre.
There's a fourth wall within a fourth wall. Gets all the way down to my name. I'm waiting for him to say Armin A.A. Ron. Okay, that's how bad
Jake
he is.
Yeah.
Thank you. He sits there and goes, "Arm & Hammer." Everyone is silent.
Including Arm & Hammer.
Including Arm & Hammer.
Arm & Hammer. Because it's not spelt that way. Arm & Hammer. Where the fuck is Arm & Hammer be at?
You know exactly who that is, too.
And now at this moment, we do. No one else is fucking saying a word. He spells it. That's when I go, "That's me, sir. Don't you know your own motherfucking name, motherfucker?" "Yes, sir. However, I thought you were looking for baking soda." I had to do 50 push-ups every day for the rest of the 6 months I was there.
That's what a good joke will get you.
Oh, my God, yes, it will. Arm & Hammer baking soda.
That's one thing they hate in the military. It's play on words.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what they hate in the military, a play on a fucking speech impediment.
You're right.
They
Yeah.
also don't like the
Christ.
gays in the
yeah.
No,
military.
now they do.
No,
Don't
oh
ask,
wait,
don't tell.
oh sorry, they
No,
do
it's now do ask, do tell,
Do ask,
because
do
your
tell.
'Cause
superior
we wanna
officer
talk
will
about
promote
it.
you.
Yeah.
I,
right,
I
It's an
jokingly,
instant promotion if you do tell.
Oh,
I
Commander-in-Chief.
jokingly- Yeah.
Wait, we're not saying that Obama does that.
He is married to one, though.
An Amazon?
Just saying. I've seen
Just
the
saying.
bulge. It's there.
It's there. It's real.
Have you seen her play tennis? So, guys,
my.
we're at That's No Smoke, Waukesha, Wisconsin. I apologize for not bringing more people out.
Don't.
I won't.
This
but
is cozy. I like
it's
it.
not cozy.
This
once
is
whenever
intimate.
you want. You know the proclivities. You know what we're about. Say your last final minutes apiece.
Well,
Come on, we got to wrap up.
I know, right? Put on the spot. I'm not.
Todd's sitting there trying to make a sale to one of our own people.
He's succeeding, too.
He's succeeding.
Yeah, just if you're looking for the premier vape shop, that is us. We've been doing it one of the longest. We do it the best.
Dare I say?
Yeah, dare I say? I dare say.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll say I was definitely happy with your guys' building supplies and vape selection when I walked in.
Thank
so
you. Yeah.
Anybody that asks, this is where I'm sending
from the
them
top
in
to the
area.
bottom, from the person that's looking for just an ego setup who wants to just try it out to the guy who wants the top of the line $250 box.
Setups.
I'm just saying, it's some people, they honestly,
if they want an ego setup, you'll send them to a Jewel.
And that's the beautiful thing is that it does work for some people,
Absolutely.
So we're going to cater to everyone and their mother, because that's
Cater to whatever works.
I will get your mother to quit smoking, and
Yes.
I will make her smile while she does it.
I will bring my dad here next
Yeah.
week. I'm still trying. After
There's-
45
Seriously,
years, I'm
just-
still trying to get him to fucking quit smoking.
Yeah.
The Jewel might be the thing.
Well, I had a customer. I had a guy come in here. It wasn't a customer. He came in here as a MasterCard or Discover Card or whatever kind of sales rep.
Right.
And he came in here and he's like, "What is this shop?" And like I was telling him about the e-cigs and what we do, and he's like, "Yeah, I've been smoking for 40 years. Like, and do you think this would work for me?" I'm like, "Well, do you have $100? Like,
Yeah,
let's get you set up."
let's
Bought
get
a
you set
Pico
up.
kit. He, and there's always that anxiety for what I do.
Note, it's never cheap to start something new.
Well,
Yes.
but cancer's pretty fucking
Yes.
expensive too.
Yes.
So that's.
I'm going to coin that phrase next time
Please
I'm
do.
in
No,
here.
because that is my
It
phrase.
rhymes, it's true.
I'm the one that made that because it's like cancer is expensive. Everyone wants to talk about the initial $100. Well, imagine spending $100 every 3 days on cancer medication.
Or cancer sticks.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Johnny?
I got
$20,000 for what?
for my wife's cancer care.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun fact, not so much fun. One of our owns, Johnny, GTP Johnny, on social media, across the board, YouTube, doing great shit. If you want any of our decals on your car, vinyl, that's the guy to go see. His old lady passed away from, may I call her old lady? Okay. I mean it in the utmost respect. Passed from head cancer. Brain cancer,
Sorry to hear
head
that.
cancer.
Damn.
Fought for a year. This guy gets everything that he loves from a vape shop because there's no links to cancer. Dare I say. All right. And if it wasn't for Bad Habits Network, you'd have gone insane by now. So, my apologies for gloating on you, sir. Nah, he's giving me a thumbs up with all them fucking tattoos.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying
Yes,
about
sir.
the
Sorry.
guy that came in with the credit card guy.
Yes.
Bought a setup, and he was an older gentleman. And there's always that anxiety when I sell a setup to a gentleman or anyone, and especially the older crowd, because it's one of those things. It's like you don't know if it's going to work. I should know by now after years of doing this that it's going to work. But when a week or two later, when I see him come walking in the door, there's that initial stress, instant, like, oh god, this guy's coming in to complain that it didn't work. Like,
He blew his coil.
He came in to tell me that I changed his life, and that he came in here thinking that e-cigarettes were just this passing phase, and he's like, I haven't touched a cigarette
passing.
since I came in this shop.
Yep.
And that is why I do this work, is because those people, and A, they're getting off cigarettes. B, I'm taking money out of the government's pockets.
Yes.
Because it's seedy, it's disgusting money. These states, the states are paying money to the government just to throw out lawsuits against their bullshit product.
As well as the medications involved to quit their product.
Exactly. And so it's if we can stick it to we are the ultimate man stickers. Like, we're sticking it to the man so hard right now, and that's why we have this full on assault right now.
So, with the boss's permission, can I talk about saying fuck the FDA at this moment?
As long as we just say that
Keep it respectful.
It's a personal opinion.
Yeah.
It's a personal opinion of Bad Habits Network and the individuals involved on this episode. Guys, fuck the FDA. It's our opinion.
Well, as an employee, I respect their, I follow their law, because at the end of the day, there's
Absolutely.
plenty of shops that want to be stubborn
And-
and want to say fuck the FDA, but at the same time, it's like they will come down on you with everything.
Well, wasn't it you guys who posted a letter from like a
Well, we were having
undercover
people sign
whatever.
letters to
Well, no-
send to
well,
our
there was-
representatives too.
Well, there was
Yes.
somebody had posted a letter. They had received a letter from.
Oh, from we got
That's where
shopped.
we go.
Yeah,
There
we
we
got.
go.
we
Yes,
got-
yes.
So they had somebody who came into the shop and, because there was all this talk of undercovers,
Mm-hmm.
and they posted on Facebook a picture of a letter from. I can't
It
remember.
was like
who-
it was a
from-
foundation that
yeah.
does work that they
Yeah.
they
It was a government contracted agency.
Government contracted agency.
Like the tobacco shops, like their
Yeah.
secret shop.
both
Yep.
online and brick and mortar.
And so, and it said, hey, we're in your shop. We noticed that you guys don't sell. The person who I dealt with asked for my ID. Did
Mm-hmm.
everything by the book. And so, when they talk about, there's going to be undercovers, there really is.
Yeah.
And there's proof right there.
Because we're talking about the ATF. I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
that's who's controlling it.
I mean,
now.
it's nothing to joke around with. It's not to say that just be. Like I said, I've talked to owners and shop employees that just say, "Oh, we don't care. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing," and it's like you're the first ones to fall to the wayside then because you're going to be brought down with like lawsuits.
Well, not to
and-
mention that, but they're just making bad examples for the vape industry.
Exactly.
Here we go.
Yeah.
to Hour
We've
number 2.
Fought for this for so
Sorry.
long to be able to vape, and then these shops are just like, we don't care, whatever. And it's like, no, we can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Here's the meat and bones of what I really wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Essentially. My apologies, boss. I didn't want to put you on the radar.
No. Honestly, I don't mind.
And I get on a
No,
mic.
but with-
Share it right there.
with
Please,
all of
Mike,
this-
I'm sorry.
To be quite frank and honest, I mean, I really don't mind that our company is on the radar because
Billion lives matter.
exactly.
All
I
right.
mean, a billion lives matter, and then not to mention too, it's like when I had opened up,
That is one hell of a storm we got brewing right now. I apologize for breaking
Yeah.
that one. Go ahead. Finish, please.
When I opened up 3 years ago, I pretty much set forth to kind of create this,
Agreed.
a standard in this industry, because I had seen a lack of commonality in how customers are treated, and really at the end of the day, it's like to run a legitimate business means to follow the rules, and
That's the reason I shake my head. I'm one of those guys who's like, rules were meant to be broken.
rules are meant to be broken, yeah,
Or bent.
but exactly, or you find the gray areas.
Welcome to the vape industry.
Yep.
Exactly.
May I share the quick story?
Which one?
How I got my last RDA built? Loophole.
I mean,
Yeah.
If you buy a mod, it is therefore yours.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Think about it, folks.
So he sold his RDA to me,
Oh,
and then built it.
He sold it back to me for an stringent price. $1 versus $5. But there's a lot of things that the vape shops are doing.
Yeah.
Well, we have laws being written for vapors by people who don't vape.
Yeah.
Or who are
we
going-
also have laws that are breaking past laws and rules that were brought
Thank
up.
you.
The ADA already says you cannot refuse to service somebody that's disabled. These FDA rules have broken that already.
Especially the pictures of guys with
With
missing
one
limbs.
arm
Yeah.
or no
I saw that.
fingers,
Yep.
can't do any builds. It's like we
I'm
can't.
40%
say no to them.
disabled.
That this person's disabled. They have a parking pass. The ADA already says we have to help them. So how is the FDA saying now that's not how it works?
Very interesting.
So
I didn't think about that.
there's a lot of things. That's why Nico Pure's going after this so hard because they're like, no, this isn't fair.
And I'm enjoying seeing these big companies like Durasmoke and Kangertech putting money into fighting because it's their business as well.
Oh, yeah.
So wait,
You know,
wait,
it's-
hold on. Did you just say the company that I hate the most is doing something for something?
Which
Yeah.
one?
Yes, he
Kangaroo
did.
Kangaroo attack.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, you get these
Wow.
companies are protecting their own bottom dollar as well. I mean, it's you may not like them, but we're all in the same boat.
Here we go with Todd.
For most of the people that don't understand, don't know, what's going on out there, there's actually a
Petition.
large organization in China
Yes.
called CEVIA, which is the Shenzhen Electronic Vapors Industry Alliance, which companies like Innokin, iJoy, Aspire, Kangertech. They
Hey, Lavin, if you're listening, he's
they've
in China right now.
Yeah, they've all formed a singular unity to help the U.S. Fight, against these overreaches.
They want to send their products here.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is where they make their money.
One thing that most don't understand is that if these regulations stand as they're written currently, we have over 200,000, hardworking American or, citizens in this industry are going to go unemployed. But what we don't see is that there's 4.5 million Chinese that also stand to lose their jobs as well because of the fact that the U.S. consumes about 90% of China's vaping supplies.
And to what? Employ another 200 ATF agents to go sting these shops?
Right.
It's basically what it is, But yeah, we're fighting. Everyone's fighting, and I love seeing it. Unfortunately, these stupid change.com petitions, they don't do dick. We've seen across the board, they hit their 100,000 signatures, and the White House doesn't respond. There's a joke. So it's like it's difficult, but the main thing you can do is vote for the representatives who are preaching the thing like Ron Johnson. You may not agree with him, and unfortunately, I'm not a person who votes singularly. I'm not a single issue voter.
Nowadays, how can you be?
Exactly.
But
there's plenty of them though that vote on a single issue that
all right,
ignore
I
all the
apologize
bullshit.
to our listeners. We're going overtime for a great purpose right now. You guys are paying more. You're getting more bang for your buck right
Beautiful.
now. Bingo.
That's a good conversation though.
Absolutely.
It's a literal assault. The best thing that's come out of this
pizza.
is that it's unfortunate. Well, it's unfortunate, but in all of this legislation, it's really become apparent that the government does not give a flying fuck about any of our health.
No, they
They
care
don't
about
care.
money, bottom
It's
dollar.
their bottom dollar, their revenue.
Yep.
And if you're dying, but they're making money, A-okay. But if you're doing something better and they're losing money, you're going to have a full-on assault on what you're doing. And it's really become apparent that we're alone in this. The government's not here to help us. They're here to dystopianize us. And anything you want to add, Gary Hammer?
Arm and Hammer?
Yeah.
Arm and Hammer.
Arm and Hammer.
Arm
Well,
and Hammer.
if you guys are petered out, I'm petered out right now too. So
I could call it a show.
It's time for some Ecto Cooler.
Yeah, I've been looking at those as well.
yeah.
This has been fun.
So where are we located at again?
335 West Main Street, downtown Waukesha. That's no smoke, Waukesha.
Yeah, 6 minutes away
6
from
minutes away from his work.
GTP Johnny works. Check out GTP Johnny on YouTube, social media. Check us all out on badhabitsnetwork.net. Yeah, fuck your couch. Get out there and move.
Please vote
All
Trump.
right. Fuck your couch.
Donald Trump
Fuck your couch.
is
Fuck
the
your
savior.
couch, bitch, yeah.
God Emperor. Hail Pepe.
Hell Pepe.
Just
Hey,
saying.
Cthulhu 2016.
Cthulhu.
Why go for the lesser evils?
That's right.
Peace out, bitches.